We are live here with another Cats and Rats live stream. I'm your host, Kirby Lupo. Solo right now. Going to be joined alongside shortly here, I believe, Cody Stevens and Nick Levine will be joining us later, or hopefully later on, as we've just witnessed Minnesota Wild knocking out the Dallas Stars in 6 games. One of my dreams is dashed. I can't speak on Nick Levine's dream of the Minnesota Wild going to the Stanley Cup final. Or, by the way, are we letting Nick keep that dream alive? Because he didn't even pick Minnesota to go to the Stanley Cup final. He switched it over to Colorado, and I think it's Carolina. So do we even allow Nick to stick with that dream? But my dream is dashed with Jesper Wallstad being the starting goaltender for the Minnesota Wild. Panther fans, don't think he's going to be available this summer. Philip Gustafsson comes into play. We talked about him there the other night. We'll get to some Panther questions and people in the chat here. I'll get to everyone here in the chat. If you guys have any questions for us before puck drop, we're probably about 3-4 minutes away from puck drop. Lucas Dostal back in net for Anaheim tonight. If you missed the game the other night, like I missed the first 2 periods and joined you guys on the stream here for the third. Ville Husso was the replacement goaltender for Lucas Dostal, but they will not go back to Husso, who was all right in that game. I think Anaheim started to play well when he came in throughout that second and third period there. But they do go back to Lucas Dostal, and he has struggled in this series. I'll just get to everyone there in the chat. Let's scroll up to the top here and go through all of our comments. Yeah, I don't know, Die Hard, if this game's going to end early tonight. I think it's going to come down to the bitter end. If Edmonton falls short or, finds a way for a comeback, like, I think it's going to be a tight game. You think with Dostal back in net, he probably has to give Anaheim a good start here. And Beef Cat, yeah, like, if you look at the numbers here, and I've got the numbers going across the bottom of the screen, Dallas Stars forwards, they showed up in this series. It's unlike Ottawa with Brady Tkachuk and Tim Stützle, who had 1 point combined. You look on the screen here, Robertson had 8 points. Wyatt Johnson scored tonight. Rantanen, maybe not his best series, but he put up some points as well in this series. So, again, this was unfortunate that these two teams had to face each other. And, one team had to go home. We thought maybe in 7 and ended up being in 6. We'll try to get everyone time stamped up with me here. If you're ahead of me, if you're ahead of others in the chat, don't spoil it. I will let you guys know where I'm at. Usually I'll go back when Cody and Nick come in here because my stream on Sportsnet usually always seems to be ahead. So it might be a little ahead to start here initially, but try to sync up. I will give you guys the timestamp that I'm at. If you want to stay ahead of me and you are ahead of me, that's fine. Just don't spoil it in the chat. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand these late start times here. There we go from Beef Cat there. Last time the Wild advanced 2015 to the second round. I think the last time they advanced to the Western Conference final was back in, what year was that with Anaheim in New Jersey? Why am I drawing a blank on that year? 2003, I believe. And Minnesota, I think, was swept in that series against Anaheim 4 straight. That's the year that Jean-Sebastien Gier won the Conn Smythe. That our guy Jim Behringer doesn't necessarily agree on, but that was a legendary run from Jaguar. Do have Carly there in the chat. Who had Minnesota in their bracket? Good question. Cody had Dallas Stars win the Stanley Cup, so I think Cody's done in our bracket challenge. By the way, I'm trying to get confirmation from Canesware. They might award the winner a gift card. I'll use the word might. I'm waiting to get back to them, but they did message me, but kind of playing DM tag back and forth. So Cody will not be winning this year. Nick did not go with Minnesota. And I got Colorado. I think I'm still fine. I'm going to talk to Cody about that. The math just did not math for me, picking one of Minnesota or Dallas to make the Stanley Cup final, because they had to beat each other. And then they probably had to face Colorado after Colorado dispatched of LA in 4 or 5 games, which wouldn't be too easy when you're trying to bash each other up for a 6 or 7 game series. So again, the math did math for me on that pod. Right now, Edmonton is going to give up a golden opportunity if they do not get out of this round. I don't know if anyone's watched the Utah and Vegas series. It's been all right hockey, but like I said to my co-host Nick, it hasn't been compelling hockey. It hasn't been hockey that is like, is blowing you away, or you're like, these two teams in Utah and Vegas play with like major identity and you know who they are as a hockey team. I think Utah is trying to figure it out in their first go around in the playoffs. Vegas, they're a lot different team than what they were in 2023, 2024. So again, can Anaheim pull off this upset and then extend it further? Potentially, but also I've also seen when young upstart teams, they win a round and then that's kind of it. So whatever team comes out of that series between Vegas and Utah, and if it's not Edmonton, that could really turn this whole pod here, because I thought this was like Edmonton's pod to take. But if they don't obviously advance from this round, I think it's almost up for grabs with any of the three. But it might turn to advantage Utah or Vegas. That's just what I'm initially thinking. Because like right now, Anaheim, they've got to get better goaltending. Like if they get through this series with Dostal playing like this is wild. Because I thought if Anaheim had any shot, Dostal had to be literally the best player on the ice, and he's been one of the worst. 4.32 goals against average, 864 save percentage for Dostal as we're getting ready for puck drop here. I will get to all your comments here in between whistles and commercial break. Appreciate you all being here. We are getting ready for puck drop here. Timo Solani waving the towel. And here we are, a puck drop off for me here. And I'll give you guys a countdown when we get through the lineups here, which they won't show timestamp here. So we'll get to you guys here when we can. We are underway here in Anaheim, game 6 at the 19:45 mark, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40. Anaheim in here with a chance early. Ooh, nice net drive there, I think, by Leo Carlson. Stifled by the Oilers defense, as they will have to be pretty defensive sound here. Get off to a similar start that they got off to the other night in Edmonton, that I did miss that part of the game.
All right, here we go.
Here we are with Cody. What timestamp are we at? I'm probably going to have to get all straightened out again.
It's all good, but we'll figure it out.
Well, Cody, we talked about it off the top. The Dallas Stars are out. Oh, you're muffled. What's going on with your sound? Okay, now I got you.
Let's see. You got me now?
Yeah. So the Dallas Stars have been eliminated. Here comes Connor McDavid. Ooh,
what's your timestamp at?
I am at probably ahead of you, is my guess. I got to wait till these lineups go through now again.
Okay.
Lineups on Sportsnet. Do you got your time right now?
8:44, 3.
I'm 37, 36. 35.
Okay, so just pause just for a second.
I'll pause it. There's a face-off coming off, so you got to tell me when the puck drops, okay?
All right, but the Stars go down, and I think there's a chance they move off of Glenn Gulutzan.
Already? I don't know if there's like a scapegoat in this series this year, like there was last year with Dallas, their coach. Okay, puck drop. I'm going to pause it. You let me know when it happens.
Okay. Puck drop.
Talk.
Drop now.
Okay, I'm at 34, 33, 32.
Yep.
31. Okay, good. Perfect. I'm hearing a lot of excuses from Oilers Nation with a lot of their media and content people have been getting into it a little bit.
Are they saying injuries?
They're like, injuries, if we don't get by Anaheim, so be it this year. It's a wasted year with your core guys. And they said Connor McDavid's already skating better. The last game, you saw last game, Cody. Yeah. So
you can't say so. Here's the thing: you can't say so be it after two consecutive finals losses
that haven't gone your way.
Yeah, and you're going against a team who is very beatable. I mean,
yeah, and the next two teams are beatable too. That I said, in Utah and Vegas, whichever one of those it may be. So
I mean, Utah's giving away 2 games. So I mean.
Yeah. Do you just want to like pass a ticket to the Western Conference Final? It's crazy that people even talk that into existence. Like, are they not seeing what we're seeing? Do they think the Pacific Division was actually good this year and not a pillow fight?
I don't know.
And the way that Dostal's playing, he's playing like AHL caliber.
This may be trouble. Ooh. I think we recover here.
Edmonton's made some backtrack plays here so far.
Yeah, but this series has been by far the most high-scoring series
of
the postseason.
That's what I thought. I don't know what you thought.
I thought it was going to be before the series started.
Because I just looked at the season head-to-head matchup. 6-5, 5-4. I'm like, yeah, this is how Anaheim plays. And if Edmonton doesn't want to commit to defense, this is how these games will be.
But on the Minnesota front, I mean, that's why you trade for Quinn Hughes is that game tonight.
Yeah, they started to get physical with Quinn Hughes. Here's Anaheim with a chance. Ingram with the save. They started to get physical with him at the end. And I don't know throughout the series, Cody. I don't know if you saw a little bit more of the series than me. I saw about half or more of the series. Like, you got to get physical with him early on and accumulate that physicality on him and things like that. They were doing it like the last 5-10 minutes of the game. I don't know if they were doing that throughout.
Not necessarily.
Because they had some big hits down the stretch, Dallas. They were pressing for the tie and then pulled the goalie, couple empty netters.
Look at this stat, Kirby. Lucas Dostal has allowed a goal on the first shot in 12 of his 60 starts.
Wow. I think that might be more than Jacob Markstrom a couple seasons ago. I believe I want to say in Calgary.
So every 5 starts, he lets in the first goal on every shot.
I think Markstrom was around 8 or 10 in that last year in Calgary, I want to say. The year they lost to... Was he in net the year they lost to Edmonton?
Yeah.
Yeah, that season. He let in a lot of first.
That was his first year in Calgary, I believe.
Oh, that was his first. Okay.
It was either his first or his second. I want to say first.
Okay. You might be right. Yeah, you might be right on that, actually. But yeah, he allowed a lot of first shot goals. I don't know what other goalies. Do you have other goalies with that stat?
Not that I know of. I just TNT just saw it.
Yeah, they always share it like with the main guy, but they never show like a list. I wish they would show a list of like goalies that allowed the first shot on net for the season or throughout the year.
Yeah.
It's good context to know. Because that can, Cody, I'm the leader of the goaltending union, as you know.
There's a guy,
Cody, that can deflate your team when your goalie allows the first shot.
There's a guy that has a hat with a Dolphins beanie right behind Knobloch.
Right behind Knobloch.
You'll see it.
But you know what I mean on the goalie front, right? If you're allowing that first goal at time, and you could be a good goaltender, like Markstrom wasn't bad. Dostal, supposed to be a decent goalie. I know he hasn't had the best year, but just can't allow that first shot.
You know what? I don't mind that. I don't mind that shot there from Woolman.
Yeah, to test Dostal. Now you could say the other way, Dostal to field the puck, but yeah, test him early to see what. He's been giving up a lot of rebounds. If you guys haven't been watching the series, chat, Dostal, man, the rebound control is off. And we can get into Vasi later. I got stuff to say on him.
I mean, it's kind of crazy to say, but I really feel like watching, because I think that's the series we've been watching very closely.
Yeah.
Has it even felt like Vasi's been a factor in that series?
Not like moments where you're like, okay, he's locked in. Okay, right now, like he's taking over this game type of thing. And I know, like, maybe you're not talking, I guess we're talking about now. Look at the ball on the screen. Vasi is nowhere near any of these goalies. And Montreal has 0 goals from their top line 5-on-5. So you're not even getting beat by the best guys. And Nick and I have been talking about that quite a bit.
I don't even think Suzuki scored it. Ooh, spin move.
Ooh. Lost it, but got it back. Edmonton doesn't look bad early on the road. Some good defense. They've gotten some rushes here.
They're running McDavid Draisaitl here. 2-on-1, baby.
Good defensive play there. Who is that bot on Killorn? Is that him? Is that Killorn buzzing around?
Could be.
You're better with numbers than me. And you and Lex were right on the Anaheim stuff, on the fact that these numbers are not easy to read for Anaheim. And there's another team that's worse. I'm trying to think who it is now.
It's Ottawa's red jerseys.
Ottawa. Okay, Ottawa's red. Yes, they're alternate ones or whatever. It's awful. Awful.
When we played them, I couldn't tell who the hell it was.
Like, if we're doing a live stream, I'm like, I know some of the Ottawa players' mannerisms, but I can't tell, man. Like, the nameplate, it's so hard. Even when you're just sitting back and watching the game. You can't see.
Yeah, when you've watched enough games, you could tell. You could tell by mannerisms.
Yeah, like a Dylan Cousins, a Nick Cousins.
Yeah, like I could tell what's like Timmy Stützle. I could tell by like kind of like the tinted visor.
And he kind of shifty. When he's
and Brady's a bit lanky on the ice.
Yeah, Brady could catch you sometimes if he's coming off on a line change or something. Yeah, you can eventually pick him up. Single-digit number. But yeah, some of these guys, like 95, 35, it's not your team.
Like I can't tell. Figure out. Like Warren Fogle, no chance in hell.
Oh yeah, with the jersey. Yeah.
I don't know. The biggest what if in Panthers history, I don't care what no one says. It's what if Coach Hugh was still our coach during the President's Trophy year. I always wrap my head around that one.
I was listening to a podcast appearance that I was on when Paul Maurice was hired. And it was interesting listening back to it. I listen back to it once every year or so. And I listened back to it today because someone wanted to hear it. So if you guys want it, message me. And yeah, it's interesting to hear the Coach Q stuff, the Bruno stuff, now the Paul Maurice stuff.
I'm sorry. Bruno was here's
I wish you were on that show with me, Cody.
People I think blame a lot of that on Huberto because of that's 3-0 who cares quote. I'm sorry. I blame Bruno 75% of it.
I will use Bruno as the main culprit, but there was multiple things there.
Yeah, it was the way the D pairs were. I hated the fact that here comes Anaheim.
No. He didn't know how to read a game like Coach Q either. I didn't have that confidence. And in a series when you play,
is that a penalty? I mean, Walton's getting his stick held by Killorn out front.
Unless the ref at the top's calling it.
You know, it's funny. Before the season started, I remember a lot of Lightning fans were like, "Let's get Killorn back at the deadline." And with Anaheim actually being good, that thwarted a lot of their plans.
Yeah, that would have been a year ago. A year and a half ago when he was injured a lot.
Yeah.
But Cody, I have heard repeatedly in this series, to bring it back to this series, people are constantly saying Coach Q is out coaching Knobloch. And Knobloch has been rated as a top 5 coach over the last 3 seasons.
I never felt that in this series.
The out coaching element, because I'm hearing it on all sides.
I just felt like Edmonton's best players just were not playing good, and Anaheim's were. But
what does Knobloch do when he forces things with Edmonton? He throws McDavid and Draisaitl over the boards again. And, I don't love that. Some people do. I don't love that when you just go there because you're just showing your hand. That's what he's done against Florida in the past, right?
Yeah, and I don't think it ever worked.
Yeah, and it's starting to maybe not work at times with some of these other teams,
Outside of 6-on-5, I don't think whenever they double shift it, I don't think they ever scored. Ooh, McDavid.
Speaking of which right now, though. I don't know. When you're young, there's a saying, I don't know if it's all politically correct. When you're young and dumb, you don't know any better. Is that Anaheim? They're not really, do they look scared?
They're snapping this thing around right now.
Yeah. But do they look scared? Again, have they looked like that at any points in this series? I would have not.
I don't think they look scared. I think they're just gullible. They fall for a lot of the simple tricks.
Oh,
little inexperienced, gullible.
But if you're looking at defensively, I think Edmonton gets more to sorts than Anaheim ever does. Edmonton's had Leon Draisaitl turn pucks over. McDavid's turned over a lot of pucks. And you're not even getting into the Bouchard element and, Darnell Nurse, which I don't think – what type of series has Darnell had? Passable, would you say, right now?
I haven't noticed him too tough.
There was that one net front one where you didn't tie the guy up, remember, a couple games back?
But I don't think he's been horrible. He hasn't been
falling all over the place, taking penalties.
I've seen him way worse.
Yeah, okay. And again, that's the getting back to I want to
nearly winning right off the draw.
Jeez.
Oh Lord, Anaheim. What the hell?
That's like a
long shot right there.
Making Nuge look like a power forward. But I want to give Anaheim credit, and I will. But also, Edmonton is down to the team that we're talking about that is, hasn't played perfect hockey or anywhere really close to it.
Yeah, I just think their better players have been better. Cutter Gautier's been a hell of a guy this series.
Jackson Lacomb's been a series MVP.
Had a hell of a series. And a guy that I think has really helped stabilize their back end in that second unit, John Carlson's been a hell of a pickup for him.
Yeah, he's been good. And let's talk about a guy that people don't like giving credit to, Jacob Trouba. I think he's not had a bad series.
And then you had that fourth line, which Anaheim's fourth line has been causing havoc for Edmonton all series with who? VL and what the hell is that?
Wait, that people that scored the goal the other day.
Taché, I think his name is.
I don't know their fourth line.
Would Cats and Rats be interested in Branson and Desharnais unless you think they're a fit and the price is an issue? Kirby will always welcome back Eric Branson. So
yeah, I would. Desharnais is a 7 or 8 guy to me.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel we need an offensive defenseman more than anything. I really do.
Yeah, that would be more to mine and Nick's standard, and I wouldn't want both. I don't know if that was the question. I would take one.
I don't think we needed another bruiser to eat minutes. I think we need another puck mover, another guy, the kind of quarterback that second power play. That's what I want. That's what I feel like we need. I think we have enough of like these shutdown guys. We need a guy that could carry the puck at least a little bit here.
Yeah, as much as I like good Branson, I'm not saying that's a need this summer. Like, but if we do get a defensive defenseman, I'm all for it. But I'm not like it's not a high on my priority list. I'd rather get one of the kids in the draft. Be honest with you.
Like I want a guy like I'll just say a name. These are not the names like I'd want, but these are like the archetypes I want, like an Eric Gustafson, Shane Gostisbehere type, where they could just carry the puck and like get some and have some good breakout passes or whatever. You put that third pair out with like a Barkov line instead of Barkov trying to carry the puck out everywhere. You spring them free, and it's a little bit of a better issue. Like, and I think that's one thing. I think a lot of people kind of underrated. We struggled from scoring from the back end this year, and that is something I think we need to address in the summer. Just because, I mean, from a point standpoint, we were not good. And Uvis, I feel like, got overwhelmed at points. And like Mike Benny, you could give a shot to. I'm not upset if you go with that because if you save money in the summer saying, hey, we're going to save some money for the deadline, I'm perfectly fine with that. But like Oh, Kirby, we can't hear you. No. All right, technical difficulties on Kirby's side. He'll come back in here in a second. But 0-0, we're coming back in. 10-17 left. Teemu Selanne is in the house. Anaheim Duck legend. Mike Trout in the house. One of the best baseball players in the world right now. But here we go, puck drop.
Now, you got me now?
Yeah, we got you.
Sorry about
I just had to reload, but
what were you saying there?
I was just kind of talking like on why I want more of an offensive-minded guy. And ooh. Oh my goodness.
I wasn't ready for that.
That's what? How the hell did that go in?
I was waiting for the ref signal. Were you, Cody?
Yeah.
I was like waiting.
Oh, that barely got in too.
I was waiting for him to point, and then he became very.
Yeah, because I was staring at him. I think he was.
They want to be in the right spot, right, Cody? Because of the controversy.
He was in the right spot there. I mean, he called it.
That's in.
That is a tough deflection right there. Wow. Ryan Poehling, his second of the series, I believe.
Other guy's been pretty good for them, and even the regular season.
And they're back with zone time again.
What does this do to change the outlook early on here now?
Wow. Look at this. Look at that stat, Kirby. They're up. The Ducks are up 3-2. This is the first time they had the first goal in this series.
In a series. First time. Wow. Score update. I don't know why that's not showing. Just give a sec.
Here comes that fourth line again. Ooh, big hit by Draisaitl.
Did you figure out who the fourth line is?
It's VL. Frick, dude. I know it's. Let me look. It's like. It's Tim Washe, Jeffrey VL, and me and Nick were talking about this the last game. Ian Moore.
Ian Moore?
The defenseman.
Oh, wow. I wonder if these guys played together a bit in
junior or something.
No, their HL team. What am I?
San Diego.
San Diego Gulls. Yeah, thanks. I wonder if there's some type of connection there at all.
Coach Q still putting seventh defenseman as fourth liners.
Were you talking about the Prius?
Yep. I still remember that hat trick like it was yesterday.
Yeah, that was with Coach Q, right?
Yep. In Toronto with Alexander Barkov out.
Oh. He had another hat trick too, didn't he?
Yep.
Oh. David and Drysdale are making themselves known here early.
They're going to get one here soon.
Wow. What a play that is there at the line. Oh my God. Good backtrack, not quitting on the play though. Like some teams, like he's coming around that net, right? And he ends up banking one in. Like just stick with it.
Instead of like that
little let up, if you let up on McDavid, like, oh, he's got me, even when the play is like still developing, that's when you're going to get caught. What a give and go there. That's a basketball there, Cody.
Uh-oh.
Good pace here. Good action here.
They got to get some shots through, though.
Let me get back to where I was in the comment section. I think we got Jim in the house.
Here comes Terry.
Ooh.
Big save by Ingram.
No, Nick is not trolling us. Oh, Beef Cat's asking that. No, he's not trolling us.
What did Nick troll us with? Hold up.
With Skinner. Me and him were talking about Skinner. We believe in this as a 1B option, a backup option, you guys. I wouldn't say Nick loves him, Antonio. It's an option. Hello, Fernando. Guys, it's your last chance here. If we're doing the giveaway on draft lottery night, which we will be live here. I'll probably be away, but the guys will be live here. The Aaron Ekblad giveaway. So I'm going to show it again for gold members only. So if you want to upgrade or become a gold member, I think the plan is to be giving this away on draft lottery night. So for overall pick, Aaron Ekblad. Panthers hoping to go.
Yep. But on the Skinner front, I've been told all week that that Daniil Tarasov has the ability, and Stuart Skinner and Jordan Binnington do not.
I don't know. You show some numbers, you show stats. Like the games played to me is a big thing for goalies. And I think this is why Minnesota is running with Wallstedt. They know he can play 50 games, 55 games. They're not just taking a chance with this young kid and been like, maybe he can. They probably know that. We know that.
I'm sorry, but
right?
I'm just so confused when people would rather hope instead of look and say, hey, this guy has done this before.
I think you're right, Beef Cat. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, there's sometimes track history and record, that plays into that.
Yeah, but you could say that about any goalie. Stuart's gonna have like a 16 or 17 positive goal saved above expected, and had a sub 900 save percentage. So that tells you the type of shots he's facing every night. If the guy has a sub 900 and a positive goal saved above expected, that means he's facing bullshit every night.
You can say that about Sorokin. Go look at some of his numbers. Demko, I know there's some injury-based stuff there. Ottinger to a degree. Markstrom for sure. Aren't these quality goalies? You can say that about a lot of goaltenders. Look at Bob, our very own Bobrovsky, the regular season.
And the thing is with Tarasov, and I've said this, and I've lost, and why I kind of lost my, I'm not a big fan of him. It's when he lets in a bad goal and it spirals into 4 or 5 goals. You want to know what I'm talking about? Look at the St. Louis game. Look at the Tampa Bay game before the Olympic break. And then look at the Calgary game at home. Like you go watch
and Cody, like Connor Hellebuck, people can say whatever they want about Winnipeg. They're a President's Trophy winning team last year. Look at his numbers this year. From Hart Trophy to this year. Not even sniffing the Vezina. And it ain't easy to win the Hart Trophy as a goalie.
And people also like to bring up like his playoff stats from the year before.
There's a sample size there. So nothing is guaranteed in the goaltending. I'll even say it, being as big goaltending fan as I am, there's nothing guaranteed in the position of goaltending from year-to-year basis at whatever level. But it's what you put in front of your goaltender. Because if the answer to the Panthers return to the Stanley Cup final next year was strictly a goaltender, you guys don't know don't know how hard I'd be pushing for a goaltender. We need our first pairing and defenseman to be better. And we need Barkov back. Like that plays into your goaltending.
See, Draisaitl out there with Kapanen and McDavid again. So
McDavid, he's got a lot of zone time here. Every shift he's been on the ice, I want to say.
That sounded like it went in for a second. Yeah.
Look at this. Get up and go.
Oh.
Is that Gauthier there? Wow.
Chris Kreider.
Kreider. Big time. Bang. I don't know if Edmonton deserves to be down 2-0, but they are. Cody, what are the Anaheim Ducks, even in their young infancy of this new era, what are they great at? Transition and counterattacking.
And that's a hell of a shot, too.
Who was that? That was Carlson coming up the ice. He just flew up the ice. He made that play. Oh, my. That was an elite play. Look at this speed here. Kreider's got all the time in the world on that.
I'm sorry, but that's a great pass, and that's a hell of a shot. I can't put that on Ingram. I'm sorry.
No one was with them all the way, but that's like just driving up the ice with the puck like that. That's an elite play. And then
and guess what, Kirby? Today, Chris Kreider's turned 35. So
how many teams didn't want him? I don't know. Like Anaheim, it's just coming up roses with their young guys and their veteran guys.
I don't care what anyone says. I don't care how bad a Kreider's contract or a Brendan Gallagher's
Ingram just lost his net there. If they had any play at the, he's moving around now.
They're going east to west on him. He
is starting to lose the net here.
Edmonton's still only at 2 shots on goal after all that zone time.
And goaltenders, they play with confidence too. If there's 2 nice goals that get by them, what do you think they feel like? Ooh, trying to go high on them there, right by the ear hole.
I mean, that's where Kreider beat him.
But what were you saying?
From Carlson and Terry.
That was a good guys. Go back and watch Carlson on that play.
That transition play. I mean,
that was unbelievable. Was that much speed when you have the puck? Big hit on Nurse there.
Here we go. 4th line for Edmonton out here.
Oh, that's not.
Was that a penalty?
Nope,
they didn't call it.
Edmonton's got to be like, we're down 2-0 though. They're still playing here. Oh. Banged it in.
4th line.
Connor Murphy. That's a Kirby guy there. Gord Murphy's son. Getting on the board. Some people have been critical of his play. I'm like, I don't think he's been bad in the series. I don't know if it's certain people that don't like that style of defenseman.
Or they just think every defenseman on Edmonton is bad.
All right, I'm looking at his zone exits. They're not good. I don't know what they're looking at. Szymanski, I think he's been one of the best Oiler players. I like this kid.
He's been consistent. I've liked Hyman. I've liked Szymanski. I've liked Podkolzin. Podkolzin's had
they say he's been their best in the series.
Yeah,
Szymanski, I just noticed early on in the series and thought he's played quite well.
But that's a big goal for Edmonton to kind of get back in this game here.
You probably feel like, hey, that's where we should be at the very least.
Yeah.
Because they've had all the nice transition plays up until, that goal there by Anaheim.
There's a penalty on Edmonton here, so Anaheim's going to the power play.
Maybe they're like, we didn't call the other one, we're going to call this one. Is it going to go to Murphy after he scored the goal? Or someone else?
Former first overall pick and Red Deer Rebel Ryan Nugent Hopkins.
He's not happy. Wow. What a start to this game, though. This is playoff hockey getting going here. Oh, they're showing. I don't know what the Oiler area is there. The lady's out there all dressed up in her Stanley Cup.
Oh, they didn't show the moss pit?
Yeah, the moss pit. Thank you. They just showed it. So it's warm in Alberta right now, so you can be out there all night. Well, what do you guys think of this start here? What did you have originally in this series? I had Edmonton in 6.
I think I had that.
Huh? This has nothing to do with my Canadian bias. Easy answer, Cale Makar. Keep watching the playoffs, Antonio. Keep watching. Keep tuning in.
I mean, Cale Makar is the right answer, but
Okay, thanks, Quinn. I don't mind people that like Quinn. I have nothing. I'm not against Quinn Hughes like Eric Carlson. Let me get this very clear. Let me get this very straight. There is some elements and situations that I don't love Quinn Hughes in, but he is a dynamic player. He's exciting to watch in person. He's exciting when you just turn a game on and watch on TV. Like, this is one of the guys that sells the game today. And I talk to so many people that come back from the rink and they're like, Kirby, I can't believe this guy's edge work and how he can move on that blue line and just like he uses basketball moves on the ice.
It just depends what you rather. I mean, Makar is more of a goal scoring defenseman more than anything. I feel
Like, a little bit more violent with his drives and attack.
And Quinn Hughes is a lot more of a distributor.
Yeah, and can guys break you down. But Makar does that for a big guy too, so that's why I'm like, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, but it just depends. Like, some people like a defenseman that distributes. Some other people like their aggressiveness from the back end.
And some people are like, well, these guys aren't defense, whatever. Like Makar, he uses his body. I can show you.
Yeah, but these are two guys that play on the penalty kill, and they do it not as a liability.
And Hughes uses it more with his stick. Makar uses more of his angle and body approach. I'm not going to say he goes.
That also comes from Makar being a bigger defenseman. So
yeah, but he uses his body. He doesn't need to use it to just light a guy up.
Play here for Anaheim.
Oh, that was Ingram read that one.
Yeah, but Cutter Gauthier right over there, he's been. Oh, that's a skinny call, Nugent Hopkins.
Oh, I didn't see the replay on mine on Sportsnet.
They just showed the replay. I think it's extremely skinny.
I would think they would have showed it on Sportsnet being the Oilers, but I have maybe.
Uh-oh.
McDavid out there on the penalty kill.
And
I don't know. He looks fine to me right now.
I think he looks perfectly fine.
So I think some of the
what's his injury? Lower body, upper body? What is it?
It was the ankle. It was a rolled ankle, a sprained ankle, or something. Oh. But I think they said last game.
Oh, you got to rip that one. I'm sorry.
Let's watch Lacombe on this. He's been unbelievable at the point. Keeping plays alive.
No. Surprised Mason McTavish on this power play because he found himself in the Vincent Trocheck, Joe Quenneville doghouse.
Right? Is he out of it now after that goal? What the other
I
night?
guess so. I don't know.
That's an interesting one. I thought he would be a Coach Q guy, and I thought Trocheck would be a Coach Q guy too. I think Trocheck spoke out against that on, what was it, Missing Curfew podcast?
Yeah.
I mean, Coach Q didn't see eye to eye. I was going through some old research. Oh
my!
Wow, that
God.
one. I don't know on that one. David gave a long stare to someone on the bench. Cody, is it a coach? Is it his teammate?
Or is it Jari?
I don't know. It was a little bit of a planned stare coming by.
Oh my!
That deflect off.
That went off a Nurse.
Off a Nurse again. I think another Nurse's stick.
That is so tough, but
right.
But Ingram's not seeing this puck. He's not looking at it.
He saw the one earlier when he came across on the glove save.
I'm sorry. I think that's one my goalie should have there.
I'd love to hear the analysis on that intermission. I'll probably hear it when we take our break here in a few minutes. We are at the 2:50 mark, give or take. I don't have the time on my screen.
Let's see if Edmonton can answer back here. In no way, shape, or form is this game over. Let me just point that out.
This could get real funky, this game.
This may end up 7-6 in overtime.
You could get 3 goals from the Oilers in 4.5 minutes. One of those things. And the way that Dostal has played in this series, I don't trust him.
Maybe like 4 and 4 minutes the way Dostal's played.
What's that?
But that's such a bad break for Darnell Nurse, and people are going to blame him for that because of the name. But I think Ingram's got to have that. And I just want to point this out.
Question here from Die Hard too. Oh, off the post. Ooh, I missed that.
What's the question from Die Hard?
Eastern Conference side, do you guys think? Oh,
The Sabres and Habs will end it tomorrow. Go to Game 7. I think there's a good chance both of those series go 7. And it's really due to the fact of the inexperience and youth of each of those two teams. RC, you're thinking about Kulikov versus Toronto in Game 5 when it went off a lot and stick.
this was earlier, but that one from Carlson was 92 miles per hour that he just let go.
I just want to say, if John Carlson, me and Nick talked about this, if John Carlson said, "Hey, I'll take a 1-by-1 somewhere to go win a Stanley Cup," I'm just saying, I would think long and hard about it.
I wonder where he fits now into moving forward with this.
Like him and Kulikov, and him as like our second power play quarterback, or if he's hot, you put him as our first power play quarterback.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that you have the option there.
Yeah.
You know, Ryan was invited on tonight. He's been busy between traveling from province to province. I think he might be with some Edmonton friends tonight. Be curious on his thoughts on this one here tonight. A little dump in there. Get to it, though.
So the Ducks.
I don't think Suzuki's been the worst on his line. I think it's probably been Caulfield that's been a little quieter. He got the one there the other night, right?
Suzuki's having a bark-off series.
Like Suzuki set up that game 1 winner. People got to remember that. And he's done some stuff. But yeah, he's got another level he can hit for sure. Ooh. Oh, collision.
What the hell is going on?
After that is stick in front.
And it's too many men on Edmonton.
That's what the call is? Look at all the laundry on the ice.
It's too many men on Edmonton.
Wow. At the end of the period here.
My man's just staring at the puck.
Oh, I see the guy behind the glass, the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah.
That old guy, he's got a heavy jacket on. Well, Lomberg would have been thrown out of the game if
is Ingram out to lunch there?
Cody, if VL was Lomberg, he gets thrown out of the game. 5 in a game.
I'm sorry, but here's the thing. I don't care what you tell me.
That's a joke.
Even at the time, there is no way that the Oilers management thought Tristan Jarry and or Connor Ingram was a better guy than Stuart Skinner. I'm sorry. I just have a hard time believing that.
I just saw a shot of the too many men from the spaceship launch. Like, I couldn't even see. Like, it was so high up.
I saw it when I saw a guy try to jump on the bench late.
Did they show you at least a good angle of it? Holy jeez. One-timer here. I mean, just got to get out of this 20 seconds here.
I mean, this is
a
nightmare start here.
Even though they played well, like, this is not typical, like, why you
and this still ain't over. Lacombe over the line.
5 seconds to go. Let one go. Wow. Shoot it. Got a bumper shot. Killorn not happy. Wanted earlier, maybe?
God, Gauthier needs to shoot that, man.
Yeah, the one earlier.
Yeah, but anyway, before we go to our second intermission break, let's hear a word from our sponsor, Caneswear.
Panthers fever is here. Are you geared up? Caneswear in Davie is the place for all your Florida Panthers needs. They have the latest gear for our favorite NHL team. Jerseys, polos, t-shirts, hoodies, hats, and more. Caneswear has you covered. Stop by their store in Davie or at pantherswear.com. Again, that's pantherswear, WEAR.com for all your Panthers gear.
And another word from our other sponsor, Jeremy Beckham at Bexcel's FLA. Champions don't settle, and neither should you. Let me introduce Jeremy Beckham at Bexcel's FLA, bringing the competitive edge to South Florida luxury real estate. If you want a home that performs in all 3 zones, location, lifestyle, and long-term value, Jeremy is your power play. The clock is ticking. Let's go for the cup. Reach out now at BetSalesFLA.com.
And again, you don't have to be in the South Florida area, so reach out to Jeremy at any time.
And in attention to our Cats and Rats Goals members, we're giving away this Aaron Ekblad signed wall frame photo courtesy of Palm Beach Autographs. And courtesy of the Hobby Car Show with Andrew Hoffman. That will be coming out once again this upcoming August.
Yeah, we're official sponsor there, Cody. We just got on their. They put us on their main flyer.
All right, nice.
All right.
So, and just to let everybody know, get your gold memberships in now because we will be revealing the winner of this Aaron Ekblad frame photo May 5th during the draft lottery stream.
And we are going to go to commercial break here as well. Make sure to check out our membership here on the screen. We go to break here with the Anaheim Ducks up 3-1. We are getting ready here for the second period. Anaheim up 3-1 here. Lots to talk about in that opening 20. Thank you to everyone in the chat. Shout out to our boy Jersey Jim Behringer. Shout out to D'Lo as well. Sorry, I didn't give you guys initial shout out there. Catching up to everything in the chat here, as I appreciate all the interaction here so far this evening. Hopefully you guys stay with us for at least another period or so here. I know it's a late night, but you do want to see how this game 6 will end here tonight as we're getting ready for puck drop. I'm assuming Cody will be at the same part as me. If you guys are ahead, that's fine. Just no spoils in the chat. We are underway. 59, 58, 57, 56, 55. That is a timestamp I am at here. Anaheim on the power play. They were 1 for 1, I believe, in the first. The second power play here carries over into the second period. About a minute or so to go here on the power play. Edmonton with the zone clear there. So a lot of talk on the Sportsnet Intermission show was, not to blame Ingram for 2 of the 3 goals that were kind of unfortunate bounces, the first and the third one. And the other goal is a beautiful goal by Chris Kreider on that nice rush opportunity chance from Leo Carlson. I thought it was a beautiful play by him, and then the pass over as well. Here's Anaheim coming in off the rush. 25 seconds to go here on the power play. Anaheim with possession here. Oh, a lot of room out in front there. Ingram almost having to make a desperate.
Holy fuck, did not realize the period started, but
we're back. We're at 18:45 here, Cody. Also, the Lucas Dostal talk was from Kelly Rudy. Like I mentioned, all series long, that rebound control wasn't good in the first. That was the cause of the first goal.
Just for 1 second and unpause.
So I'm at 32, 31, 30. Pause it for 1.
One more time.
Okay, 27, 26.
26, yep.
5, 24.
Yep, we're good.
So yeah, both they said the way that Dostal's playing, and I didn't think it was any type of angle they were trying to spin for Edmonton, being a national broadcast. It's Dostal really hasn't given any.
Oh Lord!
Wow, Ingram there losing a little bit of his post there. That's what happened on Wallstead. Oh, going against the grain there. A lot of net was open too. Yeah, they're moving Ingram good here, Cody, and they're zipping that puck around when they do get it.
Yeah.
That's a nice dump.
They're getting to every loose puck right now. Ooh, spin move.
That was a nice spin move. Open there. Oh, just let it go at this point. Killorn gets mad at people. Killorn, get in front of the net for the tip. That was a rush off of Carlson there. Is trying to pick that far corner. Ooh.
There it is.
That was
he could have hit that too.
That was Granlund on that.
And Granlund signed a very questionable contract, that 3x7 over the summer.
You didn't like it. It was one of the last guys to sign on.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good deal for him. What's your time at?
Yeah, what was it again? 3 years what?
$7 million.
Yeah, that's a little rich, but they didn't have anyone else available, and they had money.
They had to get somebody.
They had to, because they tried to get someone the summer prior when Stamkos was out there.
Yep.
And they weren't able.
I wonder if Stamkos regrets that decision.
Gentlemen, what do we have brewing here tonight?
Oh, Lord, we're going to have to time it up 13 times.
Yep. You know what? Cody, I can guarantee you this.
What did he say 13 times?
If tonight doesn't go the way the Edmonton Oilers hope, this will be the first time since 2024 we're not going to be in the Edmonton Journal.
No, might be after my tweet today. You didn't see?
Oh, yes, I did. He might be.
Give me a break. I said
I promise. He's inviting you.
What's this full prep? What's the guy's name? I don't want to throw Jim's name in there. What's his name again?
Oh, he invited you on the pod?
No, I've invited him.
I don't think that I didn't classify it as inviting, but one could take it that way, I guess, right?
I don't know. We were amicable terms before, but then the guy wants to keep talking stuff today because I mentioned Edmonton. I didn't add him or nothing. Put it on my page, bud. Oh.
We're just having a good time here.
Kirby, what's your time frame at?
Yeah, Nick, you need to be on our time frame.
It's not going to be
16, 50, 49, 48.
Oh,
Right.
I'm not that bad. I'm only 17-10.
Oh Lord! Just pause for a second, Crips.
For Nick, we need to wait for a face-off here.
Yeah, I mean, no, just for me because I had to refresh because I was.
So,
It was.
Oh my goodness, both of you now?
No, it was potato quality, so I had to refresh.
Oh, man.
And I'm not.
Cody, remember they showed the graphic on top of the screen that says eliminated from Cup finals from each of the last 4 years, and they showed Florida or they showed Vegas in 24.
Yeah, like that was idiotic. Yeah,
they missed it. They just missed it again. They finally got Florida. They got Florida, but then they didn't get Vegas twice. They got Vegas twice. Oh no, they. No.
The icing.
Oh no, Go Stall held it.
Cool.
So you guys got to tell me on the next puck drop.
I'm at 16-15, so
you got to tell me on the next puck drop, okay?
Start booking the cruise. They're leaving today.
I don't know. A lot of Oilers fans and content people and media, they're all right with it, Nick.
Really? Why?
I don't know. Isn't this supposed to be their year?
Well, we're not here. Yeah.
Guys, tell me on puck drop.
Okay. This is gonna be a while.
Yeah. We apologize, chap.
Yep.
We say you're not having to cover any playoff content this year. That you have to resort to this.
Cody, pause it on puck drop so Nick can.
Oh, shit. All right. Let me know when you guys get to 15-51.
Okay.
51
drops. Yep. Oh my gosh.
We're waiting on Nick.
Would a Lightning fan defend you?
Puck drop now.
Okay, Nick, count it down.
56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48.
Okay, let's just stay on the same for the rest of the night.
I'm not going to touch my phone.
Please don't touch your phone.
Okay. I know it's funny. They just showed it. Anaheim's last playoff series win against Edmonton, 2017.
Oh,
I believe Corey Perry ended the series.
I know this one because of my family. They hated Corey Perry.
Save
don't stall. There's some confidence.
There's a big save.
I know that, Cody, because my Edmonton family hated Corey Perry. And guess what? They had to love him.
He beat him and then he lost with him.
He didn't really add anything to their he just added pain and heartbreak, and they used to hate him.
Well, Minnesota prophecy might come true, gentlemen.
No, you can't use that. You didn't pick him.
I'm picking him next time, though. I'm picking him in the second.
No, you got to stick with your cup.
No, I'm not sticking with it. I'm allowed to change.
No, I told you the night on After Dark, you can keep Minnesota, Nick. And you're like, no.
But
I'm picking Minnesota.
I will say this, though. Oh, my good Lord.
How did that turn out?
Bouchard, what are we doing here, buddy? Was that Bouchard or Nurse?
Either one. Nurse just did that.
Nick, your poison.
Oh, good Lord.
My goodness. Why are they out there on the ice together? They're caught now. Keep it deep. Oh, you got to get that below the goal line.
I have a proposition to bring up.
Are you gonna say Jake Ottinger?
No, on Dallas. I don't think it's Ottinger. I think you gotta look.
Cut back.
Why would you cut into the defense? Never mind.
I don't know either. I thought you could have.
Why would he do that?
That was Nurse too, right?
I'm sorry. He's the professional on the ice. I'm just a schmuck watching this at home. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I didn't think of something. I don't think I would have cut to the defender to make it easier.
Nurse? Okay,
unless you try to make a screen.
Fucking woman falling all over the ice. Jeez.
I think they need to have a serious conversation about the guy in Dallas, the guy that's about to make $10 million next year.
Jason Robertson?
No, he's RFA.
He's RFA.
He has no contract.
Oh.
Pressing contract.
You still don't know who I'm talking about?
Thomas Harley.
He was god awful.
Well, hey.
I don't think that conversation.
Pete DeBoer was the problem, guys.
Cody's trying to find something with Dallas. I just think it's nothing this year. Last year was a big situation with DeBoer. This year, one of the teams was going to lose. I know I'm going far, Cody, but one of them was losing.
Well, that's
For
what
sure.
am I? I'm 3 for 3, right?
Because Cody, I would have said I was high in Colorado last year. They lose to Dallas in 7, right? I'm not blowing stuff up in Colorado. And look at them this year.
I mean, they could lose to Minnesota in the next round. That's what could happen.
And you give Dallas another chance.
If they lose to Minnesota, just let everybody know. I've been on it for months, and you better hit Hard Rock or wherever your local betting
I need
is.
Utah to
He
lock
didn't even
it the
believe
hell.
this, Cody, and now he's telling people to.
I didn't believe this, but you know
I
what?
need Utah to lock this in.
I'm surprised at how well Ryan Hartman's playing. I'll tell you that.
How about Zach Bogosian tonight on a play I saw?
Play.
Well, Jeff Petrie was the problem, boys.
Jeff Petrie, W. I was going to check that out.
It's Jeff Petrie.
Jeff Petrie comes in the lineup, they win.
Series win. First in 11 years.
Seriously. Our boy Ryan will say it was Tarasenko, but come on now, Ryan. It's Jeff Petrie.
Nico Sturm is going to accidentally find his way into 3 Stanley Cups. I mean, it's incredible.
Yeah, I assist tonight too.
And he's making good money. He made, I think, about $6 million in San Jose. I think he's making about $6 million here. I mean, he's finding ways to win cups. I'll tell you that.
I need some emojis on that one, D'Lo. Can you use emojis, or are you on your PC? I'll put some up for you.
Dun, 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 dun,
Wait,
dun,
this has been
dun,
an exciting game. Have you watched the first?
No.
You missed a lot.
Just sing it with me, Kirby. Dun, 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 dun. Start booking the cruise.
Are you going to ask Cody if he saw a certain movie this week?
Leaving today.
What, the Michael Jackson movie? I already saw it.
Oh, I saw it.
Oh.
Did you like it, Cody?
Look at all the content creators.
If it's a part 1, then yes. If that's the
Yes,
whole
that's what I said. Because when that movie ended, I'm like,
there better be a second part.
like, is that it? Is the movie over? Like, the credits started rolling. I'm like, I think they missed something here. They missed a lot.
They missed a lot. He's still black in this. I'm sorry. We're missing a lot of this.
I also think they could have gone a little bit deeper into some of this shit they started to dissect.
He didn't get vitiligo yet. I don't know. Like, quote unquote vitiligo.
They could have gone deeper with some of the other areas. Even the parts they did show, I still think they could have gone like, they're kind of like surface level.
No, Nick. When it pans to Noble, I'll look at the Dolphin fan right behind him.
Oh my gosh! Wait, I don't think I saw it. Fuck. I see him right behind. I'm sure they'll pan to him again.
We need to get Ryan on why the logos don't work, D'Lo, when I want to screen share for the ones we made. We got to figure that out. Ryan's got to get to the bottom of that. What a play there up from Ingram. But they do show on the chat, so you guys can use your emojis, your emotes.
Here's Jason Dickinson, the Oilers 2026 first-round pick.
Jason Dickinson was a game-time decision tonight.
I can't believe Jason Dickinson got more than Bobby McMahon.
What the hell?
Look at this play.
What are they doing?
Oh, had to come
Did they not only have 4 guys on the ice?
They did.
Too many men.
Balinskis.
Wow.
Remember that guy, Cody, Uvis Balinskis?
Dude, I mean,
You're talking him in past tense. Did something happen?
Yeah, man, we never saw him towards the end of the season.
I mean,
I wonder what all the Charlotte Checkers are doing.
I was going to say it might have been.
yeah. I know. They pissed me off so bad.
Cody, you weren't here that night.
No, I could rant now. You guys are pitiful. You're telling me you play your asses off this entire time, ruining our tank, ruining our shit, and you go and you lose to Springfield?
Our former club.
Springfield. Not if it was Grand Rapids, I'd understand.
Cody, the Panthers media, they're on holidays now. They're not going to answer for it.
No, but those.
I'm just going to say, could you imagine we have been sitting here and we continue to wait till next Tuesday
Yeah.
with,
'cause, we're the
are
only
we
ones,
going to
right?
keep
No,
the fucking
other
pick?
media channels, outlets aren't, networks aren't. There you
Could
are.
you imagine we were
Us.
9th or 10th right now?
Us.
Like I said, if they went to the Calder Cup Finals and lost, I would have been a lot more understanding.
Oh, wow.
Oh my!
Is Edmonton
Ingram's making some
defense
big
is
saves this
optional
period.
right now for Edmonton?
And by the way, this is why I wasn't worried the other night with Anaheim, because I'm like, it was 15 minutes for Edmonton and then the rest was Anaheim. This is how the whole series
Yeah,
is.
but Anaheim was down 3 goals the rest of the game.
Correct. But the 15 minutes Edmonton showed up, they just buried goals. That's why I said if they can
Yeah,
come.
you guys disagreed on the game there the other night.
I said I was okay with Anaheim's game after the first 15 minutes, and I think they'll be fine. I don't think they had any room to panic.
This Dallas Stars account just tweeted, players I never want to see wear green again. Jamie Benn, Tyler Myers, Rope Hintz, Thomas Harley, Jake Ottinger, and Sam Steele.
That's
We'll trade for them.
well.
We'll take them.
Okay, Dallas.
Did they
I have
just
a
take a
question.
delay?
Is Jamie Benn a free agent?
Yes.
Okay. Well, call me crazy. But AJ Greer leaves?
I thought you were going to say if Marchand's not ready for the start of the season.
Well, that too. I don't care. Whatever floats your boat, Curb.
Could he fit on that third line?
We just collect teams' captains. It's fine. Whatever way we can. I will say this, that first of all, the Tyler Myers deal. I mean, Jim Nell, is he going to win the Jim Gregory Award again?
Probably not. It's probably going to be
and Tyler
It's supposed to go by the first 2 rounds of the playoffs, Nick.
It might be Kent Hughes this year.
Imagine it's Jim Nell.
It should be Billy Guerin.
It might be him.
Should be Billy G.
I don't know, but I don't know how much that award means when Bill Zito.
Okay, but then some fans are, how much does the Coach of the Year award mean when Cooper's never won it, I think?
Yeah, tough shit.
I don't think it means a lot.
And the Coach of the Year is more, the Jack Adams is more of a curse. You get fired later.
Yeah, maybe Coop should get it this year.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Look, I'm not saying anything, but Cody, man, tomorrow night, if it goes a certain way.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, man.
Did the Edmonton guy just take out his own guy?
Wow, what shot? Shoot at Lacombe.
Jackson Lacombe, I believe.
Why would you pass him? Been the best player in the series, Nick? Jackson.
I believed in him since the beginning.
It's him and Cutter Gauthier. They're 1-2 for me right now.
You're not putting Tank up there?
Who would have thought that Pat Verbeek going into a year where he was fighting for his job?
I think he just fell upwards.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
These young guys are all popping at the same time.
Like the Gauthier thing and the young guys pop, and then the defense works out better than expected. I mean,
but the defense they built, they really did build that with like.
Oh.
And then you add John Carson.
All right, Edmonton needs to hit the damn net. They're not even close.
For everybody, and I'm not.
You sounded like Ryan for a second, and that just scared the piss out of me.
No.
McDavid going to the bench gingerly.
Who?
McDavid.
Who is that? He's not that good, is he?
Uh-oh.
There's another rebound by Dostal.
I'm not sitting here saying that I'm upset seeing this happen to the Edmonton Oilers, but I don't get the whole. I understand the jubilation and seeing them lose. I do not like Edmonton, and maybe it's because we beat them twice. What are your thoughts? Are you jubilated by seeing this unfold, Cody? I mean, I personally would feel it more with Tampa, to be honest with you.
Well, I'm a lot closer to it here, so I feel that as a Calgarian, as a Panther fan, not on the side of any realm of the Oilers. So it'll be over the summer and everything. I already hear them coming up with the excuses. This is a wasted golden opportunity year for the Oilers. They are not that injured to not.
But there's no let's recover from our injuries and regroup. You don't have a Stanley Cup to fall back on already.
You don't even know who your goalie's going to be next year.
Yeah, what are you doing in net? What are you doing? What are you doing at Darnell Nurse?
Well, here's the thing: you bring back Stuart Skinner
and say, "Hey, sorry, man.
Yeah,
No, I don't think that changes with the fan base. He's like, no,
our
thank
bad.
you. If he really wanted to come back, because I think
Yeah, but you
kind of a
can't
hometown
sit here and tell me like Jari and Ingram are better.
No. And Jack Campbell wasn't better either. So what does that say? Who's the common denominator? The goalies or the freaking Edmonton Oilers?
People get on
goalie
both,
coach.
but the Dickinson Murphy moves, those moves have panned out. But like the moves
Did
that
they?
you let
Dickinson's
go,
been hurt this whole series.
but he's been good since they brought him in, and they said he's been key and like, oh, we should have him in the line. But the problem is all the speed, all the youth you let go.
Yeah. See, I agree. I agree with that, D'Lo. I'm not of the opinion that I'm not like jumping up and down. Now, again,
No, I'm not going to do that.
fast forward to tomorrow night. Hopefully, well, you'll see then. Yeah, I mean, gosh, I'm not trying to get too ahead of that, but I'm not like, because again, we beat them. Like, why are we like if we lost and the Edmonton Oilers are like laughing at us, I'm like, okay, I understand that, right?
They have no sympathy for us.
Edmonton Oiler people, you guys have your little heart rate monitor on your live stream. My heart rate's fine right now. You guys are losing. I'm like, yeah, it's funny a little bit, but I'm not like celebrating. Like we're the back-to-back Stanley Cup champions.
Hey, listen,
and we're holding on. And we're holding on to that for another month and a half. I don't give a fuck what you guys say.
Hey, hey, listen, I don't care whatever you guys say. Like you guys didn't even make the playoffs. Look up. You see our banners?
They're up there.
And if you want to talk about injuries, we can have that discussion.
Well, there you go, right?
I mean,
come on.
Honestly, yes. First of all, we can look up and see our banners. Number 2, the injuries. Number 3, next year.
Etu was our fans using an excuse in 23.
Back to back.
Etu burnt himself cooking a steak. Like,
no, I'm talking in 23. I was like,
I'll never forget that injury. That's the injury that defined this year. It wasn't Barkov tearing his ACL. That happens every now and then. It's fucking Etu burning himself cooking a steak.
I'll say this, that the 31 teams will talk shit. Maybe not. Maybe of the 31 other teams that may talk shit, not all of them do. I'll give them that. Like the Colorados and the Buffaloes, they're not really talking shit to us. Perhaps because we haven't given them a reason to hate us. Of how many teams may talk shit, only one of them will have an upper hand on us. And it's whoever wins the Stanley Cup. So if Colorado wins the Stanley Cup, they're in the West. They're a great team. They won recently.
I said that they would win again.
Yeah. I'm not sitting here saying that the 96 thing's long gone, right? I mean,
I kind of put it away a bit. D'Lo and others can speak on
it. I've never had an issue with Colorado fans, right?
It's a different team and different players now. Now, Patrick Waugh was still there coaching them. A lot of us OGs would feel different on that.
But of the 31 other teams that will talk shit, we can hang our Stanley Cups above their head because they haven't won anything.
Well, what if a team like Minnesota or Buffalo, they've never won anything, so they've won one. Congratulations.
Well, yeah, but they're not going to talk shit.
Not above us. Well, who knows? They could, but it's not above us. We could talk about like having the two.
Can I be honest with you? As long as Tampa's not here and this team in Carolina, it's like, what did you do? We weren't there and you still couldn't get it done. And now we're coming back with the top 10 pick and having some rest finally. And
there's a lot of pressure on Carolina and Tampa. Carolina to try to get over the hump finally, and Tampa Bay to grab one here to think that they have supremacy again in the state of Florida. So there's pressure on both those teams.
Well, I'm just going to say this.
Now, Tampa ain't passing.
How much of a wasted opportunity would be for all these teams, with us not being in there, for Colorado to come out as Stanley Cup champs?
I would answer that as predictable.
But how many teams would feel they just blew a golden opportunity?
Well, Colorado will get the credit if they win because I think they've been the class of the league all year in the President's Trophy, how they were running away with it early in the year. That's got to be part of the narrative.
Like if a team like Colorado wins, a team that just recently won.
But is that where Edmonton goes, well, it's not a waste opportunity because we weren't even going to beat Colorado in the third round?
No, no.
If it's Minnesota and Buffalo, people can look at that and be like,
fuck. You know, like if Carolina loses to a Buffalo or a Montreal,
I'm not saying those teams have had great years, but just saying.
I mean, that's where it really kind of comes down to.
Is
And
that
again,
the peak for Minnesota and Buffalo?
well, here's the other part, right?
Finals?
It's like we understand what we've done. We have the cups right now to keep us content, but we have some options this offseason. And Kirby, whether we whatever say or not, whatever, you're coming back in September and October after a long off season with some change. We're gonna be right back. So this is the time right now for teams to take advantage of it because Cody, we're gonna be back. I mean,
I'm not.
We're gonna be back. I mean, like
They got to figure a couple stuff out in the offseason. We talked about
but I mean, I was saying this the other day. It's Sergei Bobrovsky, potentially Philip Gustafson, potentially Jordan Binnington, potentially Connor Hellebuck. Whatever of those four is, you have a legit starting goaltender in the NHL.
Troy Terry. Damn, that nearly went in. I think if the Ducks score here, it's the dagger, I feel.
Yeah.
D'Lo's question on the screen there.
What's this?
They would play the winner of the Utah Vegas series, D'Lo.
Yeah.
Yeah, next. But he's saying that would be the conference final matchup, I guess he's looking at.
I think they could take a game or two, but because
I was really impressed by Minnesota.
Yeah, maybe like one on the road. Anaheim could take one at
Like,
home.
I don't think Colorado to the Western Conference Finals is a done deal.
No, I'm not trying to say that either. But I think it would be a good matchup. I watched them last year or this year. It was early game. I can't remember if it was last year or this year. Colorado Anaheim. It was a really good game.
With Anaheim is like, especially against Colorado, is like Dostal. Like
that's the part. What is Dostal's game at that point, D'Lo? Again, Colorado has Blackwood and Wedgwood, and I think potential.
Say what you want about like Anaheim's been very impressive. How can I judge them completely fairly when
look? Here's the thing: if you want to beat Colorado, you want to.
I thought that was off.
I don't know.
Is that Mitch?
Just end them in their own end. Oh my gosh!
Here
who was that?
McDavid.
Offer. Who is that?
Which?
Good.
That was Seneca, Kirby.
Seneca. Thank you.
He like skates like Hudson and McCall.
Wow.
And Hughes.
That was him coming off the bench there. He's just flying around.
That's like Patrick Kane, Jack Hughes.
Like the thing is, I think the way to beat Colorado is make them switch goalies. Because I don't think Colorado's dead set with Wedgwood. I think they're just running with him because he's, good right now. But
when you really think about it, there's a chance that the Final Four could be, let's say, Vegas.
Period.
There's a chance the Final Four could be Vegas, Colorado, Carolina, Buffalo. And if you look at the goaltending for those teams, there's no clear number one in that group. Like, I know Carter Hart's been starting the games in Vegas, but that's kind of a big change from like when you think about it, it's like you have goalie rotations there with each of those potential four teams. And you could even throw Montreal in there. I think they're set on Dobish. Now, if you get into the Ducks thing with Dostal, that'd be a little bit different. But
can Dostal make a save here without giving up a rebound? No.
Ooh.
No, we'll see. Up ahead. Oh my gosh!
That was a breakaway.
Icing.
But we're sitting here watching this game. We're also waiting. Next Tuesday, we'll be live here. I think at around 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the NHL Draft Lottery.
You guys might be earlier than that to set up.
Might be a little bit earlier, but me and Cody will be here. Kirby, we don't know.
You don't want to bring anyone else.
We're scared. We're scared too. Maybe we should bring Zach Phillips on.
Yeah. Be something to see his reaction. I'm sure they'll probably stream it on Leafs Nation and might not get the pick.
Ooh.
Oh, I thought that was.
And
I thought they're on were they on a power play here? That was like a setup there.
Quick up here.
Oh. If Edmonton steals a goal here,
Ooh.
oh, Dostal finishing pretty far out of the net there. Interesting.
That would have been funny if he forgot
Lost
the
it
puck.
behind him. Nice pass by Draisaitl. He was square on that, but he's still well, at least he held on to it. Last stoppage before the intermission, 3-1. What time is the drawing? Good question. They'll probably draw it after or reveal the name. The drawing will be before air, but probably reveal it after the lottery.
No, the drawing is live.
Yes. The drawing's live?
For the NHL Draft Lottery?
For the prize.
I don't think.
Is he talking the prize? The drawing?
I think he was.
Okay. Is it live? Well, yeah, they do it now with the ping pong balls, right?
7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, you guys are going to have to get on before that.
He says the draft, yes, is 7 p.m.
Sorry, D'Lo. Yeah, it's live with the ping pong balls, right?
Which is
I haven't watched it closely the last couple.
5 o'clock your time, Curb. You still not available?
Be tight. Because they probably draw it out for 20 minutes, would they? I don't know how quick it happens. I'll be in the chat. I'll be in the chat at least. I'll be in the chat.
It's usually over within 30 minutes.
Probably pop on if we win.
Gosh, that's the most nervous we've been in weeks.
I'll be in the chat watching your guys.
Honestly, I'm not even nervous. I'm just happy to be here. I'm just happy to be here and be stressed.
We might lose our mind if it goes the way we think, and then Florida's not at 8.
If we get a top 2 pick, I'm going to lose my mind on air. In fact, let's do Tankathon.
Look at RC, you're adding more
What?
numbers. I get what he means by those numbers. That's the
Florida
only
drops to
numbers
9.
you could get in the draft, right? 1, 2, 8, 9, and 10.
Okay,
There might be a couple more.
I had a dream the
people
Dallas Cowboys were going to draft an Ohio State player. They did. I had a dream that the Minnesota Wild were going to win the Stanley Cup. They moved on to the second round for the first time in 11 years. I had a dream that the Florida Panthers were 4th overall. So I don't know how that happens. Maybe we get 2 and 3 back, but we'll see.
Oh, Lazar forgot the puck.
Curtis Lazar in there for Dickinson?
No, Dickinson's third line.
Oh, I mean, he's back in tonight. So who's out right now for Edmonton? Because is Lazar usually in there?
Yeah, he was in there last game.
Okay. I was wondering if he came in for someone at some point in the series. That's
I guess Dickinson's out tonight.
Junior prospect name from the past.
I guess Dickinson's out tonight.
He is out?
Yeah. Oh, you know who's out? Henrique.
Oh, Henrique's been out. Yeah, he's been out.
And Janmark.
Oh, Janmark. Okay.
But you still have McDavid, Draisaitl, and Bouchard, and Nuge, and Hyman.
They got Hyman this year. Hyman got hurt in that end of the Dallas series.
Oh, rebound.
A lot of pucks out in front there.
Ducks got to get out of this period.
Yep. But like I said, Edmonton, this is a game, and I believe what Kelly Rudy and Kevin Bieksa said. They could pot a few goals to make this a 5-4, 6-5 game. Could still get a little. After Anaheim controlled this period, they're not going to feel good if Edmonton scores. But last period, Nick, Edmonton started well, and they're we're down.
Edmonton's starting to shift this a bit.
Yeah. So they're probably we need some luck on our side now. That Anaheim got earlier. Yeah, I don't think he should have had those 2 goals that were deflections, Cody. I don't know. It's kind of looked at them again in intermission. 2:20 to go here. Oh, a chance here. Oh, over his stick.
Oh.
They do a good job recovering it, though, and setting back up. Wow, what a shot.
It's a good shift there.
Yeah.
Get back.
Like that's start to be Coach Q's system. I think he wants them to start to cycle the game and like wear teams down. And when they start to get to that level, that's when Anaheim's going to be really scary. He's going to let them play their skill in the open ice, and then
There you go.
Yeah, this is why Huberdeau kind of thrived in his system.
because he bought into that hybrid style, both.
Yeah, and Q let him be Huberdeau.
And I don't know if Huberdeau would have got there, Cody, if Yager hadn't come in before that with
Trouba had time there.
Style place. I think it was perfect timing.
Yes, it will. What?
One of my buddies just texted me.
Hey, did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy Michael Jordan tonight? I mean, Paul George.
Yeah, but Game 7, we'll be all right.
Yeah, I heard about that.
There we go again.
There it is. Zach
Saying he kicked it in.
Hyman.
Wait,
They're saying he kicked it in.
They're saying, all right, we'll see. Oh.
Joel Quenneville just gave one of these.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking kicked it.
Can I see a replay, please?
Oh, that's a kick. I got it. That's no goal.
Why are they showing the whole fucking play, dude?
I don't know.
Like, grab
Can I
a
just
replay?
see?
It's no goal.
Yeah, that's a kick.
Oh, my gosh.
Otherwise, they gave Edmonton one back for the goal line that they cried about that was actually a goal.
Like, dude, what?
Emmett's face. He puts like a big smirk. Oh, that's funny. No goal.
I'm sorry. I've never seen more of a distinct kicking motion.
So maybe the refs aren't in the right spot, Cody.
Yeah, but how can they say on the ice that it's a goal?
RC, they're just having fun.
I think Nick may get this joke my buddy just sent me, but Kirby probably won't.
Here we go.
Can you say it on air or no?
Probably can't.
No, you just sent me a screenshot of the JP Morgan job application.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
That'll do it. Even though that whole thing has been debunked, but hey.
Well, you run with it, right?
Yeah. I'm sorry. The memes are going to live forever.
Yes, they are.
They're throwing Wallman with Bouchard now.
Keep an eye on those pairings. When Nurse was
Edmonton pushing for one before the end of the period here. Lacombe high flip that. There we go.
Is that good enough?
Yep, good enough.
Get under that, and that's
Here you go. This is what happens. Game over. Serious.
Dagger.
See, Cody's guy, Ekblad, he would have flipped that some.
Yeah, but Ekblad would have flipped it further.
Would have not got under that one. We got under it. Unless it took a bounce. Oh, Ingram. But
all right. Time to go on Twitter and look up Evan Bouchard.
Yes.
Okay.
I've been doing that with Mike Matheson.
Cody wants to have some fun tonight, huh?
Oh, man, that's incredible.
Cody, why don't you put a fat bark off meme out there?
Nice sprain, Bouchard. Paying Bouchard just for him to be ass was a choice. Get McJesus out of Edmonton.
Put it on the screen and just do the whole scroll down, Cody. Screen share.
Oh, you want to do it like that?
Just go search and put it down. Viewer discretion may be advised.
It is advised.
No, it's not.
Okay, well, I'll just put it out there. Oh, man. I did not expect the night to go like this.
I did.
Okay, Nick.
This is why you don't trade Stuart Skinner, by the way.
All right, latest. Bouchard turnover to Ingram's 1970s pad stack combo is deadly.
You can do Darnell Nurse next if you want.
When it's not Darnell Nurse at a crime scene, it's Evan Bouchard.
Okay, he's put in with it. No, but what about all the analytic charts from earlier today, Cody, that people were talking about? That one guy, he said he's one of the best defensemen all time in Game 6s. Didn't you see that tweet?
Yeah.
Find that tweet. Put it up on the screen for everyone if you can. It should come up. It was a very popular tweet of the day. It's a picture of Bouchard. There's a bunch of chart numbers.
Can I just post something here real quick?
What?
There we go. Take a nice, healthy look at that.
Who's that for?
That's old Blue Eyes Frank Sinatra right there.
Yeah, but who's that for?
That's for the Edmonton Oilers.
Oh, Nick's calling it.
Talking all that shit this year? Shove it up your ass. You're joining us on the couch right here. Fucking right. Shove it up there.
But Nick, if they lose tonight, they won 2 more games than us in the playoffs.
Sit down right over here, right on the couch. We're already in Cabo. We're waiting for them.
But let's do the Pacific Division math and the Atlantic Division math in the regular season.
All right, listen. We're already in Cabo.
Anyway,
Me, Cody, Kirby, we're sipping margaritas. We're out at sea right now.
But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to our second intermission break. We'll be back for the third with Anaheim up 4-1.
I guess I'm here with Frank Sinatra.
Yes, Kirby. It's me.
At least he won't talk back to me. There's one reason for that.
Start.
He's no longer with us, right?
They're leaving today.
Oh, there's an Edmonton flag out there. Hotel.
They don't want to be a part of it anymore.
Elliot said, don't use injury for excuses for the Oilers during the intermission.
Injuries are no excuse in the playoffs. They're only the excuse in the regular season.
But they could be tired. Florida has played 3 playoff
What
games.
I said is, have they run out of gas? It
So which
catches
one are
up.
they going to use? Both? One more than the other? And they
Puck
said
drops
no
now.
pushback. There's no fight right now. There's no
Puck drops now.
There's
Not
no
yet.
puck drop. Not yet. There's
Not
no
yet.
fight
Now.
back from the Oilers. Puck drop now. I'm at 59, 58, 57.
Hold on, give me a minute. 53, 52, 51,
50, 49.
49, 48. No.
Yes. Okay, keep it. Thank you for being in sync today. But do you know what I mean? Like they said, there's not Oiler players yelling at each other. Is that because they're just tired and they're all their
Maybe. I mean,
they're just like
I'm just going to say that on a macro scale, obviously now you're in it, so this perspective is a little different, but there's no excuse why like this is the year. Like this is it. And I was, there's some people off there that think we're done, Bob's cooked, and that one injury makes us injury prone, but I don't think like that. I just think and again, the path that they had to the conference finals, it was either Utah, it was Anaheim, Utah, or Vegas, right? And probably could have gotten to a conference final. And again, now this game's not over for another 19 minutes, but just not ideal at all. And they got to get a quick one here. I mean, they got to get 2 before the 5-minute mark of the period, but even have like a chance realistically, right?
Well, I said the Oilers could go on a 3-goal, 4.5 minute stretch.
What's our time frame at?
55, 54, 53.
Just pause just for 1 second. We should be good.
Oh, ho, ho, there's one.
There it is. Kasperi Kapanen.
The Oilers come back to win the Stanley
You
Cup.
got to have that one.
Off another technically rebound.
Now that changes some. Oh, it went off of a
Let's see.
Podkolzin.
No, that went off Dostal, it looked like. I'm saying on the rebound. I think that
No, I was looking at the rebound. I was looking at the goal itself.
I'm looking at the
I know
rebound.
people. Somebody says, I know Panthers are screwed in net. I mean, if it's not
What fan is your brother-in-law a fan of, Merritt?
look, wishing us away isn't going to make it true, and you can't discount us till we prove that what everybody says is true. Like
And 20 yells are not the death sentence.
what?
And
No, they're not. So I think they're
multiple of
wishing
them,
us.
yes.
I think they're wishing us away a bit, Cody. To be honest with you, if they prove to be true, then yeah. But I mean,
Uh-oh.
Oh.
ooh. But if we come
Big
back
save.
and we're good, well, then it was just hope for
Do you have
them.
any idea
Don't
who's
like
going to be
us.
the Panthers goalie? It's really, I think it's going to be Sergei Bobrovsky, if anything.
But if it's not, I think it's one of the 4. I think it's Sergei Bobrovsky, Jordan Binnington, Philip Gustafson, or Connor Hellebuck.
Gustafson is at the bottom of my list automatically.
Why can you not throw Joseph Wall in there?
Want to throw Joseph? Not the starter.
Because I don't know if Joseph Wall could start 50 games. I don't know if he has.
Bouchard, where are you going?
Oh Lord, this dude is get him a map.
But hey, all Edmonton needs is one of the
That's
next
not a
10 minutes.
That's a slash. But how about this? No power plays for Edmonton so far.
But should there have been any? But we've caught?
I'm not too sure. I'm just saying.
Yeah. They didn't really work for any in the second period, Cody, that I can recall.
Uh-oh.
Wow. Turnovers. The Ducks have been better with puck management today and those small to medium area passes. And that's kind of shocking. Draisaitl kind of go 1-on-5 here.
Nearly got through it.
If you're Anaheim, you just got to get a couple shifts going here.
Ingram's not that bad a puck mover, goalie. I'd put him in the top half of the league. Ooh.
You know what's funny? Like when you're down like 2 goals like this, any shot by the other team gives you anxiety.
Yeah. It's 1 goal and you're done.
Anaheim fans can't be feeling super calm. They haven't been in this spot, some of them. It's been a long time. When's the last time they won a playoff round?
2017.
Yeah. Be a bunch of new fans, I would think.
When they lost to Nashville in the Western Conference Finals.
And
the ones that have been watching,
that original core was supposed to be Zegras, McTavish, Drysdale. And it's Gauthier, Carlson. I don't know why everybody's so down on Philip Gustafsson.
Yeah, mythical. I'm fine with that.
Oh, and Bobrovsky. Okay. I don't know if that was
he's paying $11 million in goaltending.
You get retention on Binnington, and if Bob comes in at a lower number than 6. It's a nice back check there. Did you want a penalty there, you said?
No, I didn't want a penalty. I just said Edmonton ends in a power play. Dude, look at that. Look, they're showing the American-born defenseman list. I don't think there's more of an underrated defenseman than Brian Rafalski.
Yeah, he could be in that conversation for sure. Gustafsson on Minnesota now, gamer, because not playing. He's on a big, fair-sized contract that just kicked in recently with Minnesota. So, assuming they're going to be going forward with Wallstead here next round, and we'll see beyond. 15-minute mark now, 5 minutes in already. Oilers did get on the board here in the third to draw it within 2 here. Man, I'm trying that flip there again. They get it. Is that a play to use against Bouchard pairing, you guys?
I mean, apparently in this game that I'm watching,
would you just sauce it at him at a medium to high angle?
So Dickinson is playing. What the hell? Daily faceoff. What the hell?
Well, give us some times here in box scores. Look, they're using that flip play. That's not a good pass there.
Edmonton, I think, needs one in the next 7 minutes.
7?
Kirby, you're just a second hit, so just pause real quick.
I'm at 14:05.
3, 2, 1, 0, 59, 58.
Same.
Oh, here comes Draisaitl. Oh, dude, why do you pass that back? Just go to the net.
Is that guy going to cut? Nope.
Ooh, good keeping by Woolman.
Ooh, Draisaitl likes that shot. Another rebound. Just shoot from anywhere.
A one-timer. Ooh. A one-timer from there is
what are you doing more?
Draisaitl should just do that every time, and Dostal, he'll kick it right in the slot.
Draisaitl back in to the point. VL cuts it off. High flip.
This got to be some of the worst rebound control I've seen in recent memory from Dostal.
You were high on him.
I am, but I'm like, I've never seen him like this.
He's fallen down the Kirby list of goaltending.
He has. I know Decor didn't have a good season, but I watched him.
You would think if you would have told me coming into the year Anaheim makes the playoffs, I thought he'd be one of their best players.
Yeah, if they're going to make it, because you weren't really high on them getting in, right?
No, because I was worried about Dostal's freaking like a sophomore slump. which he had.
I think you were worried more than that for Anaheim not to get in.
Yeah, but no one expected all of Anaheim's young talent to really pop like
Yeah,
this.
I
No
mean-
one expected Leo Carlson to be damn near point per game, if not point per game. No one expected Beckett Seneca.
Yeah. And their veteran guys from Kreider to now Trouba, who's getting it going.
And then Jackson Lacombe, who took another step, even though in an alternate role, he was on the USA
Plus,
Olympic.
I think we all had the Blues making the playoffs.
We had all the Blues and the Jets.
And the Jets. Did we have Minnesota?
We almost didn't pick a third team in the Pacific, but I want to say we were leaning towards Vancouver with Anaheim in that mix.
I had Vancouver on like 85-point range.
Well, someone had to be third in the Pacific. We were having a hard time between Vegas and Edmonton, and then we couldn't, or Edmonton, Vegas, and we were.
It's like they brought in Evander Kane. It's like this is like.
Yeah, but we were thinking
and they had Quinn Hughes.
Yeah, still Quinn Hughes and
a bounce back season from Pettersson, even if it's 75 points. It's
light.
And you expected, and you were kind of counting on like a healthy year at Thatcher Demko.
Yeah.
Like this team can maybe push.
I feel like you have a chance in the Pacific if San Jose and Anaheim aren't ready yet. But I think I had Anaheim around 9th, like that. It would have been 4th in the Pacific. I wasn't high on the Kings. That was my pick was them not to make the playoffs, which I don't know still how they kind of got in over the likes of other teams.
The only division we really got right was probably the
2-on-1.
Dagger, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh, he missed the net.
That was a clear 2-on. They still have it.
Got it again. Dagger. Is it Dagger?
No, they screwed that up.
Well, the Oiler defensemen are bending over. They are cooked. Darnell Nurse. He can't move. The lactic acid.
This is reminiscent of game 6 of the Cup final.
With Skinner?
Yep.
This was tired too. Let's see if Ingram will be tired here.
Anaheim in zone change here.
Nurse just gives it. He's like, I can't do anything with it. I'm just gonna hear.
Holds it, skates. There you go.
Well, now he's moving. What did he get? Third win?
And he ices it.
Did he not?
Now he's pissed at the linesman.
He didn't even hit the red line. He didn't get anywhere near it.
Makes a great play out. What are they tweeting about that one, Coach?
Not even close, dude. I mean, come on.
Just comes out.
I know you guys can't hear the broadcast, but Darren Pang cannot believe he didn't hit the red line.
He's incredulous. Are you saying?
He's like, "What? He didn't hit the red line? He had all that room." He watched the replay. He just goes, "Oh, he's not even close."
Darnell Nurse is entertainment. Where the hell are they going on this draw?
A commercial. I'm gonna go back just to see where the next whistle to see his reaction because I want to hear it.
Like he legit just goes, "He didn't get the red line."
Okay, I better listen to it now. Hold on.
Oh. I don't know who I have, if it's Jack Michaels and Louis DeBrusk, because I have it on mute. That's the Oilers team, by the way, everyone. Unless they've got Cuthbert and someone else. I don't know. I'm not sure.
No, Cuthbert's covering Montreal.
Oh, okay. So you think it's the Edmonton team then doing this?
100%.
They didn't have Gene Principe working this series, Cody. That was a bit of
Let me know when they dropped the puck, but I think we're synced up still. Yeah, he went nuts. He's not even close.
Puck drop.
What? He didn't get the red line?
No, you're ahead of us.
No, you're ahead of us now.
Hey, let me know when you get to 10:22.
22.
1, 0, 9, 8, 7.
All right, got to pause for a sec, Curbs.
Me? 10. 11. Not 10, not 10.
Yeah, 11. So they just iced it.
Let me know when they drop it.
They're delaying this 10-minute commercial break.
Do any of you guys in the chat know that Edmonton used to have this sign up in their city? This is why I put it up earlier, if I can find it right here.
Puck drops.
Now,
You're ahead of me.
Yep, you're like a second ahead.
7,
8, 7, 6, 5.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Pause it.
1, 0.
Does anyone know that Edmonton used to have the City of Champions sign in their city?
What, did the Eskimos win a Grey Cup or something?
The Edmonton Eskimos with Warren
You
Moon.
really think about it, yeah. The
With
winner,
Warren Moon
the
as
last
the
two.
They won a lot of championships with Warren Moon and Wayne Gretzky.
Who's a better CFL quarterback? Was it Warren Moon or Doug Flutie?
Warren Moon probably has more titles and accolades to his name.
Is that not a hook?
But I wasn't around when Moon was playing.
Guess not.
I guess they call that a stick lift.
Draisaitl.
Oh, wow. That's the dive looks like. Not sure.
Back the other way. What?
Oh,
They got
what
4
is
on
this?
1.
What is this?
Oh my gosh, dude.
And that was Darnell Nurse's.
Yeah. Anaheim's had incredible chances to put this game away.
That one is going to come back if this somehow.
They had a 4-on-1.
Oh, man.
I'm
That felt
sorry,
like
but
regular season.
this is not a defense and a goaltending tandem that can win. Like the combination of the two is just, it's not. There's no way. Like, how do they think this is okay? We getting a call?
We're going to commercial break now.
No, we're getting a penalty here.
No, it's a hand pass, dude.
Is it? Oh.
Okay, that might have hit the side of the net on that one. I don't think Dostal had that rebound pop out. Just saw a different angle from behind the net. It looked close to him.
Does Edmonton only have 8 minutes left in their season?
Will Edmonton stay alive, or will they start booking the cruise?
Nick, check in with YEG Wave. See what's going on the streets in Edmonton.
Listen, there's a specific there's a podcast, and I talked about them the whole Cup final last year that annoyed the ever living shit out of me. And you can bet I'm gonna go watch that podcast if this 8 minutes holds up right here.
What, the one that we beat them? You mean?
What?
The one that we
on the mean streets
Whoa.
of Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
That's valid.
I grew up
play the money play the Money Monter song.
Oh, for the love of Ted DiBiase.
Hit the Money Monter song.
Where is it?
It's there. This is the streets of Calgary tonight. Not the streets of Edmonton. This is Calgary tonight. Peaceful.
There's only one
You don't have to play
Money
it.
Monter.
This is one song that can't be copyrighted.
Maybe we should just have Ben recreate songs. We can do
He
it.
was supposed to make a Paul Maurice one this Christmas.
I need him to make a New York.
I'm not gonna lie, I hate how catchy that song is. I hate it. It's because
Co-produced by me. What are you got? When are you gonna make a bang? When are you guys making a banger? Cody, what will yours be like?
it's gotta be something rap. That's gotta be it.
Who's rapping in our community?
I
Not
don't know,
me.
it's probably gotta be me.
Not me.
I gotta fly to the UK.
I
I gotta fly to the UK and go and hop in Ben's studio. Or no, I gotta go to Jack's.
You can't hire some guys from the University of Florida State for us or something?
By the way, it's Florida State University. That's how you say it.
You can't hire some guys from Florida State University or trying to make it big right now
Just say FSU.
in the rap game?
FSU stands for something else usually.
Cody should after the Hurricanes.
Yeah. Oh.
If that went in, that would have been funny. Okay. Kapanen around the net. Oh, Darnell Nurse is jumping.
I wonder if the Edmonton Journal's watching.
They're all watching. Whether they say they're not, they are. That's Edmonton for you.
Ooh.
I wouldn't really watch this series that close. Didn't think we.
Is Connor
Honest
Murphy
question. The Ducks are at home, right?
Yes.
How do they always find a way to put Ian Moore and Jeffrey Viel out there against the Draisaitl line?
They're playing good against them.
Q's been rolling them over, Nick, when they have puck possession in the zone. I've noticed that.
Darnell Nurse has been out there for 2 minutes.
Except now he's on the bench, so he's no longer.
Might still be tired from that show. Oh my goodness. They're just flipping it and just like we're gonna
Ship
steal
it.
Bouchard. What is
Uh-oh.
Bouchard doing on that spot there?
There you go, Truba.
Bouchard,
Right back in.
There's going to be something bad happening to Bouchard in this game. Real bad. What is he?
You gotta.
He's
get
not
that
even.
fuck out.
Get off the ice. If he chips it at you, I would just chip it back at him. That's how.
Well, listen, I think the Oilers. I don't think they need a new coach, but if they ever need like new coach and with a new goaltender, maybe like
new GM.
that's got to be a penalty, right?
What do you think?
Nope.
What?
I didn't see that again. Oh, Darnell Nurse out there now.
Like if they need a new like coach and goaltending duo,
Good seal off by Minchikov.
maybe they
That's
bring in the guy like
Go help them. What are you doing? You're down 1, you moron. Go.
2.
Should another
Or
Ducks?
2, whatever.
They're kind of just
He's
sitting.
just staring at them.
Like if they need a new coach and a new goaltender, maybe like Skinner and Woodcroft would be good options.
Why did I think
Woodcroft
Ekholm was going to get beat down the wing by Alex Killorn?
Woodcroft would be a good hire in Toronto.
Alex Killorn looks like he's 20.
I mean, can their GM search not be a gong show?
Oh,
like-
Darnell Nurse doesn't have a shot at that puck. Oh my goodness.
Like Kirby.
I wonder
keeps
where Connor Murphy goes in the offseason.
You know, it's funny. Kirby's like said this a couple times. This Toronto GM search is a gong show. Like it's just
Crazy.
Kirby, you got a call from Keith Pelly the other day too, right?
Keith Pelly. Yeah, maybe
Believe it or not,
maybe
you
it's-
don't believe this.
oh my bad. Oh my bad. You're not Joffrey?
All 3 of us got called by Keith Pelly.
Oh, Joffrey played for Toronto. He might end up working for the team.
Yeah.
I Domi on the list. Gary Roberts, Matt.
So, believe it or not, Keith Pelly called each me, Cody, and Kirby for the GM job. We all said no. We're sticking to content. For you guys.
Unfortunately, Keith thought Kirby was Joffrey.
We don't want that fucking job.
Keith thought I was Scott Stevens, and he just called Nick on the wrong number. Like it's just
like, you sure you got the right numbers? Like, no, you're the Cats and Rats guy, right?
I was gonna say a guy for Nick, but I restrained myself.
Good, because I would have kicked your ass out of here.
One of the initials is the letter L.
Well, no shit.
Oh man. No one's kicking anyone. What have you guys thought of Savoy's game tonight and this?
I haven't even noticed him, which is
That's
a
more
really.
to that.
Have you noticed him? Because I haven't.
Noticed Szymanski, but I haven't really noticed Savoy. But
So
again,
what-
you guys caught the game the other night.
If this game holds out,
And Savoy's the guy they traded for McLeod.
And he was playing good down the stretch and heading into the playoffs. I think he was starting to heat up a little.
I said the same thing earlier. Matthias Ekholm is not that good anymore.
He looked really bad on that last.
He has looked really bad.
I
for
thought that
three
when that was
playoffs.
a one-on-one play there, Adonis. I thought that was a forward back, and then I looked him like.
Well, remember, he missed the whole playoff run last year, essentially. I think his first games were the conference final.
Yeah,
I think
and
there's
then
some-
he looked so bad in the Stanley Cup final.
So, I mean, they got some work to do, and I don't know. Is this the summer Darnell Nurse finally says I'm willing to waive the no trade clause that he was somehow given? I don't
Well,
know.
as we mentioned, the Leafs, they can go talk to Morgan Riley, or the Oilers going to go talk to Darnell Nurse. These are questions this summer.
Like, I'm just saying, it comes to a point like, why do you want to stay on a team that just clearly doesn't want you?
Or it's not going to work out, a la Stuart Skinner. But who do they got coming up in their pipeline, or what assets do they have to be able to find that?
Their pipeline is worse than ours.
Yeah, like, can they keep Connor Murphy and then get rid of Nurse and go from there? And then
I don't know. They have
That's a nice pass.
might have to retain some money on it. How much years do they have left? 2 after this or 3?
who?
Nurse. It's got to be at least 2, as my guess.
Trouba off the wall, Moore there, out. Here we go. I mean, my gosh.
These one-on-one plays are dangerous. Oof.
It works, right?
That.
Waste time, you get opportunities.
Chat, how much years does Darnell
Send it around the boards.
What was McDavid doing that?
I think he has 3.
3 after this.
Oh my gosh, Seneca.
Look at these flip plays, you guys. They've figured this out. They keep going to it.
I just want to say we did that when we had Q.
Against Carolina. It was a higher flip play, though. They're doing diagonal mid flips to the Bouchard.
Is this the dagger?
Oh!
That might save their season, or it just might give them hope for a little
False
longer.
start.
420 left in California.
Yeah, it's always
These guys
420
can't
in
even get
California.
set up in the zone.
What is Bouchard smoking?
Yeah, it's legal in California.
It's all right in Canada. It's pretty free, Nick.
Oh, here's
Alberta,
numbers.
Wrong strain. Oh,
Alberta too.
He just went off the crossbar.
I smelled some outside my window tonight, Nick.
Really?
What'd you smell?
What you smell in California on 420?
Oh Lord.
I'm trying to get some fresh air.
Nurse has 4 more years.
Speaking of someone who's been smoking, who the hell signed into that deal? My gosh.
Peter Chiarelli. Was that Chiarelli?
I think he would be the perfect fit in Toronto. And can I just say
Was
this?
it Chiarelli or Holland that signed him to that deal?
I want to just say on the Toronto thing.
Pirelli, I would say. No?
Yeah, Chiarelli. On the Toronto thing, people are very critical of what Toronto's been doing in the front office search. And I said this to Kirby earlier today. I think the moves they are making, they can absolutely win. Absolutely, the Toronto. With these moves, there's no question in my mind that they can win. They can absolutely win the draft lottery multiple times. But that's about it because they are fucked.
So to save the joke for Monday night, we might be on Spaces, a little pre-tune-up to the draft lottery night. We should all get together.
But here's also another thing. Edmonton has $16 million in cap space this offseason. They have 10 spots they're going to open up. Because
it's not too
Henrique's
great.
a UFA, Dickinson's UFA, Rostovic's a UFA, Kapanen is a UFA, Max Jones is a UFA, Colton Dock's a RFA, Curtis Lazar's a UFA, Connor Murphy's a UFA, Spencer Staffney's an RFA, and Connor Ingram's a UFA.
They got to find a way to get rid of Nurse and Jari.
You ain't getting rid of Jari. Who the hell's going to take that?
Who's bad and needs a goalie?
No spoils in the chat. Diehard's a little ahead of us. No spoils.
I heard you're a little ahead of us, but
I'm not going to lie. I just saw the commercial. The worst marketing of the year goes to Panera Bread for their salad stuffers, which is just a sandwich.
Thank you for that.
Like, what the hell?
See Trouba.
340 left.
Tight assholes at the Honda Center all around.
I think I'd be comfortable right now, honestly. 2-goal lead.
Yeah, you score one in about 30 seconds, you won't be.
You could bull rush Bouchard when he gets the puck. Oh, gonna be icing here. Nope. Oh, that died.
Oh,
Wow. That puck was on edge the whole way. That could be icing.
That's not icing. He had the red line.
You thought he hit the red?
And besides, Dosal went on and played it. So I mean,
I know he played it, but
are they gonna have to put Ingram back in? This is in the neutral zone.
Yep.
Tomorrow night, Montreal hosts the Tampa Bay Lightning. They have a 3-2 series lead. Boston hosts Buffalo, who are trailing 3-2.
I think Adonis was asking about that earlier with Montreal Tampa. I don't know who's going to take
So tomorrow night, all of the series could potentially be wrapped up.
I don't know. I don't know on that one, Adonis. That could go either way tomorrow night for Montreal Tampa. I don't really have a lean right now.
That might be the only Game 7 we see, genuinely.
Maybe like a 3-1 game with an empty netter, but I don't know for who.
Got to get some pucks to the net.
Everything to the outside. I don't even know how Edmonton's set up right here. That's a lot of bodies to get that puck through.
Oh, Kreider, you got to get that puck out,
by
dude.
Wallman.
What was that from McDavid?
There we go. It's out to center. Carlson
While flying.
Let's sit away,
Yeah,
and the
okay.
Anaheim Ducks will move on to the second
That is
round.
it.
And I can't wait to see that Twitter post from Timu Solani, who they just showed on the broadcast.
His daughter is a content creator now, always doing stuff for the Ducks. So
So the Anaheim Ducks are going to upset the Edmonton Oilers in 6 games. And I can say Jay Woodcroft is pumped.
are they showing them?
Bouchard throws his stick.
They're showing him by proxy because he's on the Anaheim bench. So
And
I've seen a lot of looks of him on the bench
with this, Edmonton can start booking the cruise.
I thought we could maybe see a 5-2 score tonight. I didn't think it would necessarily be for the home team.
I don't think there was any cause for concern, panic for Anaheim. Edmonton played a good 15 minutes, and that was it. And, maybe they can make a stop at Disneyland to wipe their sorrows away, but it's going to be a long...
Supposed to go there when you win the championship.
Yeah, well, Pat Verbeek goes from fighting for his job to getting ready to play either Utah or Vegas, and all of a sudden the doors starting to open for the Anaheim Ducks to maybe get
This
to a conference
Pacific
final.
quad is wide open now without Edmonton, I will say.
So it's like, can Vegas get there? Could Anaheim get there? Could Utah get there? It's like, what about an Anaheim Utah?
We just have
set?
Anaheim, Utah, so we don't have to hate watch a team like Vegas. Wouldn't that just be nice?
Well, I mean, that would be different. I think the whole league would like that. You get 2 young Western Conference teams.
It might be a little better play than what we saw in the first round from this.
Oh,
Right?
come on, Jeffrey VL, get a goal.
Oh, they're going to fight here? That was a nice pull drag.
Here we go.
Here we go with all the shenanigans now.
Well, this is going to start a flurry of conversations in a summer that will bring up trade rumors through many star players, because that is the new NHL. Star players will be moved and can get traded and can move on, where you rarely saw that. You've seen it the last couple of seasons. Mitch Marner, Matthew Tkachuk, Austin Matthews, who missed the playoffs. Those conversations are starting. Brady Tkachuk, obviously, in Ottawa. Not saying McDavid's getting traded, but what do you go from here if you're Edmonton? As they are fighting here. Kirby.
You got to do something. You're going to have to do a changeover again, but with your goaltending once again. Getting rid of 1 guy, 2 guys. I don't understand that Jari deal. It never made sense to me at the time. It makes even less sense looking at it now.
And this will be the who owns Edmonton's first round pick? The Sharks?
I believe they do.
So the Sharks will have
A really good pick.
2 top 20 picks in a deep draft. And Mike Greer's already said that's a team we have to look out. Or they can move up or down. Are they ultra aggressive and trying to move up into the top 5 with some of those picks?
Hold on, Nick. Would that be inside 20 because you go by regular season?
Well, Edmonton didn't have a great regular season. Remember that.
Good point total.
They didn't have a good regular season.
They would do a lot better if a team like Tampa Bay lost. If Tampa loses, that helps San Jose a lot more.
With the draft position?
Yeah.
And obviously,
there's
up there
by Dostal. 1:11 to go. Appreciate everyone being here with us tonight. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Matthew in the house.
It's the first round, buddy.
Victory lap.
You said
that was victory lap.
You said cup.
Here, I'll give you this, Matthew. For the first round, I'll give you this. I'm not giving you the champion thing. We don't even have that here. You want one of these?
According to this,
let's cut Cody off, Kirby.
Yeah.
According to this, if this is correct, San Jose is going to have the 19th overall pick.
So there is a possibility, like they get number 7 or 8 or whatever, San Jose, 9, and
Package to move up if they really
they package it to move up into the top 5.
what they want.
And here's another thing.
There's an empty net. Oh, just wide. And they're
And you know what's funny, Kirby? They don't have their first round pick next year either.
they got Jason Dickinson, who they need to resign. So a lot of questions are going to come for Edmonton. I know probably won't happen. I think Stan Bowman deserves to be fired.
They're never going to start a rebuild. It's all on McDavid's last year too. They're not starting any type of thing.
Look,
Right.
McDavid's got 2 years after this year.
It's a
Yeah,
final
they're just sitting on it. They're
final
eating,
10 seconds countdown.
and you're not getting nothing for Nurse. Wow.
In a year where the Florida Panthers finally won't be in the picture, a supposedly easy path to the conference final, the Edmonton Oilers bow out in the first round in 6 games.
A very uninspiring by their standards. 16.
And the
Lady-
roster concerns continue to get worse every season from the moment they lost Broberg and Holloway and McLeod, and then the next year they replaced it with Arvidsson and all these other guys, and then they continue to get worse. I don't know how each season.
You see their former head coach across from them as assistant coach of the Ducks, Jay Woodcraft, and then you see here now Knobloch. Do they make a change? I don't know if they do. Like that's another thing.
I don't know. Connor McDavid loses back-to-back Stanley Cup Finals, and then he loses to this Anaheim team. I mean,
In his worst playoff performance ever, he didn't score.
This
for
series-
everything from
This is Toronto Maple Leaf levels against Montreal.
like
Columbus.
this is. I'm sorry. Like this year, you were going to play Utah, Vegas, and Anaheim. Florida wasn't in it. You went out and traded 2 first-round picks, a second or whatever.
because you're telling your fans you have a chance. And
Yeah, McDavid
You make a
scored-
big trade in net, and this team, this Anaheim team's the team to beat you after the last 2 seasons. And I'm sorry, like
Thi-
they
McDavid
continue to
scored-
fuck up the roster somehow.
McDavid scored 1 goal in this series, and I'm not going to lie, watching a lot of this series, it never felt like he had an impact.
But
But-
Cody, this is what the Edmonton Oilers fans are going to say. They can't say it to us. He wasn't his best or whatever. We've seen when we've been able to neutralize some stuff. It wasn't like he was out there on the ice hobbling around. Yeah, he might be playing with something. So were guys for us, and they still ended up producing points in not the first round, but the Eastern Conference final and Stanley Cup final producing points. Matthew Tkachuk turned it around in the Eastern Conference final last year when he could barely move out there. So again, like your team has to find you a way to get through it. But you know what? Guys, they don't have that answer. It has to be Connor McDavid to get them through a first-round series. They're not good enough for other guys to get them through.
I'm going to be honest with you. Want to know what I think their year was supposed to be? Last year. I think that was the year.
Feelings are in last year. Is what
Like- I think that's the year they needed to win the cup. And I mean, from not drafting, like Fernando says, not drafting Jesper Wallstead to letting Broberg and Holloway and all these other pieces go to trading first-round picks and second-round picks for whoever to the goaltending position, which is this year 5 and 6. It just keeps – this is 5 or 6 years we've been talking about the goaltending position in Edmonton, and it's still not solved. And it's actually gotten
it's
worse.
worse than it was 2 years ago.
It's gotten worse. And the days and the years just keep going by and going by and going by. And this was the perfect year for them to do it. It's another wasted year. And all of a sudden, you have to look to next year where you have tons of roster questions and a much different league. I just don't know how they allowed this to happen. It's in Anaheim with like
Yeah, and this is
Anaheim
the
wasn't
stat
good
I
coming
always-
into the series.
I always talk about this now. It doesn't matter how hot you are coming in. We talked about that last year with Tampa, or like how cold you are. It doesn't always correlate, right?
Which you would think for a more veteran team it wouldn't correlate. I haven't given the Ducks credit all year, and look, I know the controversy surrounding Quenneville, right? I get it. But on this year alone, he's done the job he's done in Anaheim. Very impressive what he's done this year.
But here's the thing. But looking forward for Edmonton, especially in this specific division, this was your best shot, and you're going into a worse situation. And look, the Ducks, they're going to be there next year.
It's like the situation's getting worse, Cody.
What's the motivation?
This was the year, and
No,
this
but
is the team they lose to.
But here's the thing.
But they don't
also-
have motivation now. What do they have motivation for?
What do you mean the motivation? What motivation do you need? You just lost back-to-back finals.
But Cody,
And then go out in the first round to
Cody,
a
what they're
team
saying-
where you were one of the Cup favorites.
There's no players out there yelling tonight or doing anything to draw their team into the fight.
If
Well,
they
they
did not
They
want
hurt.
this,
Are they lacking
that-
motivation with guys at this
I'm
point?
sorry. If you're lacking motivation, how are you going to get motivated next year?
That's the question I'm asking off of that.
Yeah, and here's the thing. You look at
This
Anaheim's
wasn't a motivating series from Edmonton.
and Anaheim's going to progress even more next year. Leo Carlson's going to get another year better. And you look at freaking like Granlund's had a good year for him. Like maybe you don't count on like Kreider or Trouba, but they can replace those guys.
They just let.
They have the pipeline, but here's the thing. And look, and you want to look in the rearview mirror, the Sharks are coming. They're right there.
Well, here's another team, Cody. I know Chicago will be coming soon.
Vision, but
You're talking about more in the division?
Yeah, if that happens though, it's huge changes in Edmonton.
Can I just say they have let golden
They're
opportunities.
going the other direction.
They have let opportunities, roster construction mistakes continue to pass
Multiple
them by.
management people.
And they kept going and going, and they've gotten close, and they've had all these culmination of things, and it led to this, and it needed to be this, and not only is it not another, I'm going to be honest with you, it's catastrophic. I don't want to be like dramatic with
This
it.
is worse than Dallas tonight.
This is,
A lot to me. It's,
I'll say I was like, I don't know necessarily if the McDavid has lost 2 Stanley Cup finals, a gold medal game, and is now lost in the first round in a year where, let's be honest, they needed to win.
And
There was no other choice.
And here's my issue. And people were trying to say McDavid's chasing Gretzky. He's not even catching up to Crosby.
He's not touching Gretzky. I said this about a year ago now.
He ain't touching Gretzky. He ain't touching Lemieux. He's barely touching Crosby.
And people are saying this, and I want to talk a little bit about the legacy thing because we'll talk about Draisaitl in a minute, and the other roster problems. Although we've talked about the last couple years and how it's all culminated. Everybody's saying, "Oh, McDavid to Florida, McDavid here." The second he has to leave to win is the second his legacy is turned.
It's changed and altered forever.
He doesn't want to leave to win, but he might have to. And now he has to make
to New York, where you're the man, where you can't go to Tampa and be like, "Oh yeah, we got Tampa Bay to the mountaintop."
Yeah, and here's the thing,
right, or Florida, the team that beat him.
And here's the thing. And for a legacy thing, I'm going to use another sport. But there's a reason why LeBron went back to Cleveland. Because his legacy was not going to be complete until he won a championship there, and he did. And no one's questioning that. But McDavid,
so Cody,
this was supposed to be that year
when McDavid going to start his legacy, and then he's coming back to Edmonton after. So where's he going?
Come to Florida. We'll come
down. But here's the thing: I don't think, and people are going to say he's overrated. I don't think he's overrated. He's properly rated. But the issue is, it's
never quite there. It's like there's organization.
I always have McKinnon above McDavid when it comes to the playoffs.
No, I don't think he's
regular season is different, but that's
I
where
don't think he's overrated. I think, and obviously it's an indictment on him that they haven't been able to win.
Yeah, but look at that cup. But that cup saves McKinnon's ass because McKinnon had the same vices McDavid has.
True. Okay, fine.
But you can't say when you watch the player on the ice and you see the point production and you see the playoff numbers, I get it. It's a talent, it's a top 3 talent to ever play the game. But the situation he's in, the 2 cup final losses, the roster constructions here, this year that's going to be talked about for a long time. The different opportunities, whether it be through playoff runs, roster construction, goaltending moments, have passed him by. And it's all gone awry. I mean,
But like, you can make so many excuses for one of the greatest on the planet, but Mario Lemieux didn't have the best team surrounded him in Pittsburgh when he first started.
no, there's some of the blame falls on him. Like
Patrick Waugh won as a rookie goaltender. Rookie.
After everything that happened the last couple of years, they were in a position to where like, we're here, we can go change the narrative. And they didn't. And it's because of multiple different things that is the reason they were in this position in the first place. So I don't know where you go from here. If you're Edmonton, you have 10 players to sign and only $16 million. That's less than $2 million a year for each guy.
I can't even think of another comparison. Like, is McDavid Mike Trout? Is that it? Is he just a part of an inept But then again, the Angels are
They made it, Cody, though. They've been the conference finals. It's been the 3 conference finals, 2 cups.
People have used the name, Cody, which I don't put him as high as McDavid, but he can be close. That is your part of your favorite sports team.
But Trout.
Dan Marino.
But Marino made it once and never made it back. And the reason was because Don Shula didn't want to fire Tom Olivadotti, who was the defensive coordinator. And that was the problem why the Dolphins never made it back.
Why can't you use it as comparisons? Like, maybe not best enough team around them, made it early-ish.
It's tougher. I think McDavid had better teams around him than Marino did. Like, Marino's defenses were always bottom 5.
I think the McDavid defendants are always going to say that he didn't have the right team around defense goaltending. But I don't buy that.
He did. I think he was in Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final in 2024.
Wow.
You're telling me that team wasn't good enough?
Well, I think it was.
Cody, I'm looking at a guy on the screen right now, and everyone always makes excuses for him, and you kind of like him. They have a first overall draft pick guy in Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. This guy gets so much.
I only liked him because he's my favorite player in junior, and he's the reason why I like the Red Deer Rebels. But in the NHL,
but he hasn't been enough for where he was drafted.
I'm going to use a Nathan McKinnon quote. McDavid is going into year 12. And he hasn't won shit.
Like
they have wasted 12 years, and you could argue the last 5 years. The last 5 years were their prime window, and it ended with nothing. And it's because they couldn't find a solution in net. It's because they kept making bad roster decisions. It's because in these playoff games and in these runs, they would come up just short every single time. It's like everything went wrong for them just slightly. It's like they were this close every single time, and they never were able to find the last little bit. And now it might be that it's passed them by. I think this is...
I just want to say a stat here. Anaheim is 7-0 at home in Game 6s all time. It's crazy stuff.
Like, I think this is the worst playoff loss since when? Like, for a team.
What, since when?
I'm asking. Is it the
Tampa Columbus? That's the
Tampa
first.
Columbus?
Or how about this? When they got swept by Winnipeg in the bubble.
I don't know if it's Boston, Florida, Columbus, Tampa. I don't know if I'm going that far. I'm looking at some of the Toronto series.
It could be them getting swept by Winnipeg in that bubble year.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, to go into there.
Especially with Toronto out that year.
There's all that excuse that
because 21-22 they ran into a wagon that was the Colorado Avalanche. So I can't blame them on that one. In 22-23 they played Vegas, who was a wagon. They lost to them, and that was a competitive 6 games that they lost in.
How about they lost to? Cody won the cup.
Hold on. How about them losing to Kirby Dach and the Blackhawks? You can go back to that.
Well, that's
they were hosting. And then they lose right away in the best of 5 or whatever that was.
They've lost to the Stanley Cup.
They said they were winning the cup that year in the bubble.
I think what best describes it is they have been good despite an incompetent organization. And through everything, they were always this close, and they can never find that little bit. And it's because they didn't find a replacement. Jack Campbell didn't work. Everybody wanted to kick Stuart Skinner out of town. And he was so bad. He was awful. He was garbage. and then they went for Tristan
I'll
fucking
go back.
Jarry, who wasn't even on the ice tonight.
I'll go back even further. They haven't found a replacement for Oscar freaking Clefbaum. And he's been done for 3-4 years. They're still searching for that replacement.
Yeah, that's a good one.
They haven't not replaced him once. They have the revolving door of the fourth defenseman. They've tried Desharnais. They've tried Murphy. They've tried Cece. Like they tried all these guys.
But Cody, are they gonna end up bringing up Clefbaum's name if Edmonton Oilers with Draisaitl and McDavid end with 0 cups? That's a name
I think you're going to put in a what if. Yeah, I think they're going to.
Like, he'll be part of the story. Yeah.
But
again, I don't know if that takes them to.
And but Clefbaum's a hell of a lot better than what some of the are putting out right now.
But they got Evan Bouchard out there.
If you're I'm sorry, if you're going to Darnell Nurse, there is no way you don't communicate to this guy, you need to be done here. I mean, it is ridiculous. I mean, they need to make it very clear to him. They do not want him. They want him gone.
And how much?
There's no future for him.
Here's a quote from Connor McDavid.
$3 million.
And this is a quote right here. McDavid says, and I quote, "The Oilers were an average team with high expectations. That's been the whole year. We've been searching for consistency the whole year. Obviously, we didn't find it in the playoffs."
Are they gonna, if they do this tomorrow, are they hiring like a Bruce Cassidy, and then GM wise, I don't think Doug Armstrong's leaving St. Louis.
I don't know. But here's my other thing. You know what? One name we never even said this series or even thought about tonight? What? Trent Frederick, and they just signed him to 8 years last year.
That's one of those interesting deals. Mick, speak on Trent Frederick.
We have.
I was wrong.
Mentioned.
I was wrong. He's been awful.
Well, I don't think you signed the contract either, so I'm not putting that on you.
Well, I wouldn't have signed that deal.
No, I'm not saying.
And Matthias Ekholm got worse. I mean,
dude, he's 36 now.
Let me run through it. I mean, Dylan Holloway goes and becomes a 60-point power forward essentially for the St. Louis Blues. Philip Broberg becomes basically the number one for the St. Louis Blues. McLeod becomes a 45-50 point speed demon, penalty killing all around center. Like, those are high quality, talented young players that they've let out the door for Jeff Skinner, who's not even in the league anymore, and Victor Arvidsson, who they had the trade for a cap dump, who didn't do anything. And then he goes up and puts up 55 points in Boston. Like, how does this keep happening?
I'm just going to say, if it's Bruce Cassidy, Adonis, they're going to have to play a different style. They're going to have to commit to the defensive side of the puck, and that's a 5-man unit.
Like, how do they get so many roster questions wrong? And that, I'm not trying to sit here and shift the blame for McDavid, but you let 3 players younger than 25 years old leave for basically nothing.
And when they lost McLeod, they lost all their team speed and part of their identity.
For who? Matt Savoy? For Matt Savoy? Ryan was telling me, talking up Savoy. What the fuck did he do this series?
and here's another thing.
What the fuck did he do?
What about the guy Howard from Tampa?
And here's the thing. That's what you're going to bring him up. Remember, they traded their first-round pick, Sam O'Reilly, for Isaac Howard. And Sam O'Reilly's becoming a two-way center over there in Syracuse for the Lightning. May be in the NHL next year. And Isaac Howard, who won the Hobey Baker 2 years ago, hasn't even been close in the NHL level. I don't even know what he's doing at Bakersfield.
Maybe there's a reason when a Tampa Bay organization knows what they're doing.
And then you look at Connor Murphy here, and in my eyes, does he even want to stay there?
Can I just no, I don't think so. Ryan McLeod, since leaving Edmonton, who, by the way, he had 30 points in the regular season and was pretty good in that playoff run, would you say, to the Cup final, Cody?
Yeah. Which one? Who'd you say?
Ryan McLeod.
Yeah, like he was noticeable the entire time.
It is 2 seasons in Buffalo, 25 and 26 years old. He's 26 now. He put up 53 points, 20 goals in 79 games, 54 points in 81 games this year. Not that plus-minus mean much, but on a bad Buffalo team last year, he was plus 13. You get a Dylan Holloway who very physical. Like they're talking about they need some juice. Dylan Holloway would have provided it for them. Another first-round pick. 2 years, 23 and 24 years old. 24 years old now, 63 points, 26 goals in 77 games. And in the playoffs last year, no, he didn't play in the playoffs. He was hurt. But 51 points, 22 goals in 59 games this year for the St. Louis Blues. To give you guys some math, an average 82-game pace for those 2 years is 68 points. So you're giving up a 50-point guy, a 65, 70-point guy, and then you go to Philip Broberg, which, again, this team has struggled on the back end. I'm looking here. First year, 29 points, 68 games, 20 minutes of ice time this year.
But they're not looking for the points there. They're just looking for the minutes he's logged.
And he's played 20 and at 20 minutes and then 23, 21 this year. And he's put up 30, 35 points-ish.
Like, it's more of just the minutes he logs and stuff like that they're missing. And I'm looking at the hockey stat card here, and the funniest thing in the world is it's the eye test. It matches the eye test where I'm looking at this game. And the best players for Edmonton are what? Vasily Podkolzin and Connor Murphy? Josh Szymanski had a hell of a game.
Yeah, and Adonis said he didn't even play in the third, I think.
Your best line didn't even play in the third, which is absolutely ridiculous.
Good point. Doe Stahl wasn't even good.
Oh,
he didn't steal the series for them at all.
A D? C minus to D.
I mean,
I'm not even. If that's a B, that's an insult to the Bs. He is.
No, I said C minus to D.
But to me,
D. Okay.
2D.
The fact that you haven't gotten the goaltending solved in 5 fucking years, and that you let,
and you had a series where the other guy wasn't good in that,
and you let a former 8th overall 22-year-old defenseman who was your best defenseman in the Cup final go for nothing. You let your former 14th overall pick, who was 22 years old, leave for nothing. And then you let a 24-year-old trade him for Matt Savoy. And you've seen them become really, really good hockey players. Well, you have failed to address those positions, depth scoring, defensive depth. And again, I know everybody wants to shit on Stuart Skinner, but how many goaltenders have done better than him for the Edmonton Oilers? Cam Talbot, Mike Smith, freaking Jack Campbell, Tristan Jarry,
and I have a question for you guys.
I saw a Jack Campbell jersey in Calgary. They couldn't sell. It was Pro Fit Hockey Life store, big store here in Canada. They were selling it for like $120, $140. The guy bailed out on the sale. They couldn't even move it.
And here's one thing. You know what defenseman they traded? Remember they got Nick Bukestad a couple years ago? You know what defenseman they traded in that deal? Michael Kesselring. Mm-hmm. Another guy that could have helped on this back end. Like, it's alarming. It doesn't make sense. And then the Skinner for Jarry deal never made sense to me. Because I'm like, well, damn, I'd rather have Skinner.
Oh, and in addition to that,
that's a good point, but retention's going to have to happen now, too.
Oh, and in addition to that, by the way.
And I got 3 letters for you, yeah, boy. NMC.
Well, that's why the reason he hasn't been moved.
Well, correct. And here's another thing. The Edmonton Oilers had the 20th overall pick in the 2021 NHL draft.
And they traded it out.
And they traded it to the Minnesota Wild for who they selected. You may know him, Jesper Wallstedt. And they drafted Xavier Bourgault. To give you an idea, Xavier Bourgault has never played a game for the Edmonton Oilers, has played 2 games, averaging less than 6 minutes of ice time in his NHL career for the Ottawa Senators. And Jesper Wallstedt just led the Minnesota Wild to their first series win in 11 years, taking over for a goaltender, a pretty damn good goaltender too, who's been their starter the whole year, who they just paid.
And I'm not going to lie to you, trading Draisaitl,
I think Draisaitl outlasts McDavid. That's
what I think.
A while.
And if you look at the archetype of center, Draisaitl fits it a bit more.
And Draisaitl gets a chance to be his own man, and Martin, people are like, okay, you don't believe in us, or no one thinks we're even a playoff team, or whatever. I could see him.
And McDavid has still continued to either struggle with trying to be the hero in these games, a la the gold medal game, where he tried to go 3-on-1 and it turned over and the puck turned over, and that's how Jack Hughes won it in overtime.
Imagine this story, you guys. If McDavid in a year or two signs with a team in the Western Conference, and then Leon Draisaitl and the Oilers knock off McDavid and his new team. I can see that.
And then he hasn't learned to really come hard on a back check yet. A la the gold medal game where he could have stopped that pass to Hughes.
Well, Cody,
A la game 1 of the Cup final in 24 when Barkov took his lunch and never caught up to him.
He learned for a little bit.
how about game 6 of the Cup final when Matthew Tkachuk made it 2-0 in Losterinen? Passed it right to him in the high slot.
Yeah, and
second goal.
Just
last year, he had no answers when they lost to the Panthers. He was exhausted. He stood up there. So
And the other part is you've put up some pretty damn good performances despite all this management mess. They put up good performances, beat really good teams, and this was their last chance before the new era of the Western Conference got ushered in, and you didn't do anything. And now you have to sit here and compete with the Utah Mammoth and the Anaheim Ducks and the San Jose Sharks, and Colorado's not going anywhere, and Utah and Minnesota's only going to get better, and Dallas, who's a team that could be considered in trouble, probably in a bit of a better position than Edmonton too. So you're looking, I just named 5 or 6 teams. Where does Edmonton rank in those? And that's not even including potentially Chicago or St. Louis coming into the fold.
like
where are they?
Department's been a mess for a while, but also what can the goaltending coach do when the GM and the management recycles all these? This is your goalie this week. This is your goalie this month.
They got to get it. So they have not. Kirby. They have let this go on for 5 years, and there's no excuse for it.
Thank you, Adonis. Appreciate
Shout
it.
out Adonis.
I'm sorry, Chris Johnson, you got to read the room. And currently, this is a 16th playoff series where Connor McDavid registered at least a point per game. I believe he was severely compromised and playing through serious pain. But everyone's playing through serious pain in the playoffs. Everyone is.
Give this to you, Adonis.
Like I'm sorry, I can't get
aboard.
Matthew Tkachuk tied the Stanley Cup Final in 2023 with a broken damn sternum. Aaron Ekblad played through 20 minutes of night for 3 consecutive rounds with his shoulder dislocating more than once and a broken foot. Like,
thank you, Adonis. Appreciate you being here.
It's just they're gonna try and make the excuses for him, but I don't think there's any.
Game 1 of the Flyers Hurricanes will be tomorrow night because it's 1 a.m. here. It's Friday, May 1st. Saturday, May 2nd.
Okay, so I said there wasn't games on Monday, but there might be.
Philadelphia Flyers are going to find out very quickly what the second round of the playoffs are like.
You're only saying that because you're roommates, but
oh my gosh, you have no clue.
If they beat, I'm rooting for them. I don't give a damn what you tell me.
Nope.
But
nope.
Cody, get in on the rivalries. You'd want to be in if you had a rivalry going. You'd want us on your side.
I don't care.
We care. We don't need to defend the city of Philadelphia by any.
Philly.
I have
You
no
want
problem.
Carolina to suffer later on, Cody? Don't you want them to suffer?
You want Carolina to have hope to the Cup final and then get steamrolled by
I
Colorado.
want them to lose in 5 to the Flyers. That's what I want.
Cody. Carolina can make the Eastern Conference final, then lose to Montreal or Buffalo.
Buffalo and then
No,
Buffalo
lose to Philly. And they can get the Philly tweets under their
Montreal, Colorado would be a fun final.
Colorado
I want
probably.
Montreal the finals.
I'm sorry,
I
Colorado.
That's fine, guys. If
I'm going for Buffalo,
Montreal,
dude.
Kirby only wants this because his narrative gets fucking proven true. It doesn't matter what happens in the Cup final if Montreal's in it. He's right.
Doesn't matter. Colorado's a great team.
Montreal better win tomorrow. That's what they got to do.
I wish Carolina would have to play Colorado earlier. I wish that.
Yeah, but too bad. There's this great thing called conferences.
Yeah,
And you really
easy. I'm driving Sam Bennett to the air. I'm driving Sam Bennett to Edmonton.
If that's all that takes,
picking up Connor McDavid and driving him back down to Florida myself.
I already offered you guys a McDavid trade last summer. Sam Bennett, Gustav Forsling, Carter Verhaeghe, Mackey, and a first and maybe another first. And no one wanted to take it. We could have had him last summer, guys. Or that extension or whatever that was.
but
no.
Anyway, I think that wraps up this
Fun night, gentlemen.
iteration of the Stanley Cup Playoffs watch along with the Cats and Rats crew.
Cody, no more Edmonton Oilers on the thumbnails.
Nope.
Hold on. Star booking.
I'm good. I've heard that all year. I'm sick of it.
I'm just singing it all the time. Cody, if we got our way tomorrow, I'm singing it again. I'm posting it tomorrow if something goes our way.
But anyway, we appreciate everyone for joining us here tonight. And the Anaheim Ducks move on to the second round for the first time since 2017, defeating the Edmonton Oilers 5-2 and winning the series 4-2. As we sign off here tonight, once again, shout out to our sponsors, Caneswear at Jeremy Beckham and the Hobby Card Show. For Kirby, Nick, and the opposite Big C's, and myself, we say thank you. And as always, let's go, Cats.
Side of you, so I remove what's right and true. The beating undivided, all the voices in my head.